to...
What's up?
Update. Grumpy.
Dabbing? You guys remember the dabs?
Wednesday, man. What the hecking dog?
Grumpy.
I just made a grumpy before the show.
You don't say.
I actually didn't. I just said that to be funny.
Oh.
Didn't poop today. Just to be clear. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining us today off the rails. It's May 11th. Boy, time flies, doesn't it, guys?
Indeed.
Today's episode is sponsored by Curology and Mint Mobile. Thank you. We love you. Boy, have we got an action-packed episode today. Talking about the whole Brendan Shaub thing just has exploded. And I feel like I'm included in this drama now a little bit. Don't you think so?
Well, I've had two friends now that aren't regular listeners of this podcast, but are plugged into that whole comedy scene, reach out to me and be like, "What's going on? Are you involved in some drama with Brendan Schwab? What's happening?"
So I just want to touch on that a little bit, because Brendan went on Bobby's and Kalila's podcast, and I want to comment on that. And even more interestingly as well, at 2:30, one of these girls who's been on Fresh and Fit, you know how they have these panels of girls where they basically just berate them and tell them they're second-class citizens? Well, one of them is calling in to the show. Yeah, so record scratch moment, that's right. And she has a lot to share about the experience. So that'll be interesting. Anyway, how's everybody doing? It's Wednesday, my dudes. This Thursday, that's tomorrow, new Teddy Fresh is coming out. This hoodie that I'm wearing, that I designed, is coming out tomorrow. TeddyFresh.com, along with a bunch of other really cool stuff. This hoodie for women. This shirt, by the way, which I'm wearing under the hoodie, it says, "Too petty to live, too pretty to die." Who can relate? Right? This is one of Ila's drawings, "Staying Home Tonight." Can relate to that one. It's the same hoodie over and over. This one, I guess this is a restock. The shirt's been out. This one, it's just showing the same pieces. Oh, this one's getting restocked. Cameron's wearing it, actually. Cameron, show it off. Gone but not forgotten, smiling down upon you.
This could be you.
It's a big restock. What's up, Cam?
Said this could be you, right here, wearing this.
I believe that is a Triceratops on the right and a Stegosaurus on the left. I'm brushed up on my dinosaur trivia.
I bet.
Theodore is basically a paleontologist. He is a dinosaur expert. So
What's his favorite?
I think his favorite is the Ankylosaurus. Although he's really interested about the Argentinosaurus. Did you guys know the Bronchiosaurus, when we were kids, was thought to be the biggest dinosaur? But since then, they found one called the Argentinosaurus, which is actually way bigger. The biggest dinosaur that ever lived. Argentinosaurus.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I can't say that I did.
Now you do. Big deal. Oh, then there's this one, "I'm Completely Alone." I love that one. So nice. Oh, and then this is a necklace, I believe. Handcuff necklace. There you go. And Fresh or Cobra Tate, if you're watching, these are not life-sized. So, thank you. Thank you. They love me. They really love me. What can I say? Okay, so also regarding AB's fight, the whole event that's happening this Saturday. What time does it start? 3, we said?
Yes, 3 Pacific.
So we've been talking about what are we going to do. We want to watch the fight. We're not sure how. So we've decided that this Saturday at 3 p.m. for members only, to treat our beautiful, wonderful members, we will be doing a members-only live stream at 3 p.m. Live streaming the whole event. You don't have to pay them. Just come into our members-only chat, and you can watch it. You pay us instead of them, basically.
That is not.
Oh, that's not what we're doing?
That is not the plan. We will not be showing it, but we'll be doing a react stream, so to speak. So you'll have to get the pay-per-view yourself, and you can pull it up, but then you can have us in another window for a little watch party.
I thought they would get it for free.
Do you want another lawsuit? Are you fishing for that?
Well, I don't think I'd have much grand to stand on broadcasting the whole event and basically saying publicly, just pay me instead of them.
Right,
that won't work well.
Yeah, I don't think that'll fly.
Okay, so apparently Dan says that you have to pay for it yourself, and you can just watch us reacting to it.
Yeah, I'll be the bad guy.
But
sorry.
I'm super excited, man. It's going to be fun. We're just going to be kicking back some beers, having some pizza. Is everyone going to be able to make it this Saturday?
I will definitely be there. Cam?
I wouldn't miss it for the
Sam,
world.
are you going to be there?
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. We're going to watch our boy. What's his name? Hassan? Or no, what's that boy who about to eat dirt's name?
You're talking about Abdullah?
No, AB's opponent.
Oh, Brett.
Brett?
Yes.
Hundar.
Yeah, Hundar.
Well, okay. Hundar.
That Hundar character about to eat dirt. Ian, Zach, everyone's coming?
I will be there.
Wow. I think Ela's even coming, guys. So it's going to be fun. And Love, are you going to be... You're going to be on Love?
I will be joining, yes.
Yeah, so there you go. The whole gang. The whole gang.
Will you spring for the Ubers for us to get here since we're all getting drunk?
I will absolutely pay for everybody's Uber.
I knew if I asked you on the show, it'd be the best time.
Well, come on. You know I'd say yes.
No, I'm just kidding.
Don't be like that. You know I would do that. But
too much wine. Sorry.
None of those XLs, all right, you guys. You guys are getting that broke.
Uber Black.
Yeah, you
baby.
guys take that plebeian whatever Uber bullshit.
Uber Pool.
Yeah, Uber pools only. They still do that? The pool?
Yeah.
No, they stopped it for COVID.
I heard they stopped
for
it.
COVID, yeah, they stopped it, yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Uber can pull.
They're like, you can save $3 and take an hour detour. Me and Ela did that once a while ago. We did the pool. They picked up 2 people, and it took us so damn long to get home. Tell you what. But, okay, it's a nice option. Right? Why not?
Yeah. There was a possibility of having AB call in on Zoom for a minute to check in. I had it later in the show, but since we're on the topic, I know he's available. Do you?
Yeah, bring him on. We're talking about it.
Let me send him.
Before we launch into these big topics, I think we're going to get stun locked into talking about these things for a while. The Brendan thing and the Fresh and Fit thing. By the way, lots and lots of support for AB on the subreddit. This one had almost 3,000 views. Good luck, AB. You're going to kill it.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about how you look in that one?
I'm into it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I like stout, low center of gravity. I like what I'm seeing.
You relate to the dwarves in Lord of the Rings? You like their whole vibe?
You mean the hobbits? What?
No, the dwarves.
Oh, the dwarf. Yeah, more dwarfish, more stout.
Yeah, exactly.
The dwarves were very powerful. I mean, Gimli could swing that axe. He was knocking fools up with one hit,
Gimli is the GOAT.
So, yes, I think I look very good. Thank you. And then, of course, just want to wish AB good luck on his fight. Rooting for your buddy. 2,000 points.
It looks like Eminem in that picture.
Okay, this one.
Now you're starting to look like Golem.
Oh, wait, what happened? AB turned into Eminem? Wait, what happened? And his fist got super big. It looks like he's got a Hulk fist on. I didn't even notice those details. Oh, no, look at his fist. Look at his hand. It's so big. Damn. So jealous. Look how big his hand is. It's like the size of my whole body. Yeah, this one, I can't say that I'm loving it.
Okay.
This one, let's go AB. You know, I mean, this is just getting ridiculous now, guys. Come on. It's impossible to be that size. You can't even exist at that size.
That's one small step for man.
Like this one, maybe I can see it with some, like the shortest man in the world or whatever. It's probably something around that size, you know.
Yeah.
But you couldn't live at this size. I'm not even as tall as his knee. This is ridiculous.
Being sizist right now. Chill.
Of course, this one, I'm the size of an atom.
More like a cell.
Or just a single cell organism on the carpet. Thank you, Microscope King. And then, of course, Molecular King. I'm just an atom of some sort.
Constituent parts.
I'm just a molecular piece of yeah. It's getting pretty deep here, guys.
And?
Whoa, why you guys look so red?
We are burned.
What happened?
We underestimated the sun.
The Florida sun is no joke, man.
It's no joke, man.
You guys didn't put on sunscreen?
No, we didn't.
Oh, come on, Lena. You know better than that. I expect that of AB, but...
We know for next time, though.
Yeah, for next time.
We just went and bought some, actually. Yeah.
How long were you guys in the sun?
It was 30 minutes, but
Yeah.
check this out.
Does it hurt?
You see?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hurt, but it's interesting. I'm curious to see if I get punched, if it'll be doing that.
Oh, yeah? Are you worried that it's going to be affecting your performance?
Not performance, but I'm just going to look like a tomato.
I mean, I don't know. It might be gone by the time Saturday comes around. Stay out of the sun, though, for Christ's sake, until then.
We'll see, hopefully. How you guys doing?
What do you mean, we'll see?
I mean, we still have to go outside. It's hard to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll wear sunscreen.
But were you
smart.
were you sunbathing or just walking around?
I went to the pool.
Yeah.
Oh, the pool. All right, how you feeling, AB?
I'm good. I'm ready to get this over with. I'm super excited to just have this in the past, not be stressing about it while I'm at work and everything, and just hopefully go smoothly.
What's the vibe there like?
So I thought iDubbbz and all the other creators are already at this hotel. They're not coming here until tomorrow. They're on they're like 40 minutes away.
Wait, why? You're the only one. You're the only one there?
I'm at
Right
this
now.
hotel right now. Yeah. So I've been driving 40 minutes to go train with them every day.
So
So
let me get this straight. They put you in some hotel, like way the fuck out of the way, and everyone else is in a normal hotel?
No. So they reserved us all in this hotel that we're at now, but that doesn't start until tomorrow. Anyone who was coming early to train, they went out there. That's my fault for not checking with Ian.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they found some small gym out there, so they're staying close to that.
I see.
Yeah.
So you're out there by your lonesome self.
Yeah. Well, my brother came last night. My brother and my cousin and one of my friends. So,
Lena,
was nice.
what are you thinking, Lena? Is he ready for all this?
Yeah, ready. And like he said, just ready to get it over with.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Yeah. It's been very time consuming.
I wish Wally could be here, my coach, but Michael iDubbbz's coach has been really nice and been training me the past couple days. So
That's good. Are you ready to kind of tag in if you need to, Lena, if it goes sideways?
I could. I
Yeah?
think I could.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Watch out. You're forgetting his name. Hundar. Watch out, dude.
Hundar.
I'm excited to show everyone the Teddy Fresh gear I got for the fight.
Looks so nice.
Oh, okay. It did look really good, but the pants were too long. Did you guys get that sorted?
Yeah, we got it. We got them sized.
Oh, good.
You look
Yeah, I
good
saw a
here.
picture. They look awesome. Hopefully
Yeah.
you're the best looking outfit out there, eh?
Oh, for sure. Hila did it. I mean,
Man, it'd be embarrassing if someone else came out there and outshined us.
I doubt it.
Yeah, no, it looks amazing.
All right. You drinking lots of water?
Lots of water. Yeah, we're staying hydrated.
You getting lots of sleep?
I am. I've been sleeping really good out here, actually, for some reason.
What's he not doing, Lena? What does he need to be doing better?
He's been sticking to schedule, honestly.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. So there was some misunderstanding that because me and Hunter aren't having professional fight, that we don't have to be in a certain weight range. And I just found out that's wrong. We do have to be within 10 pounds.
Oh.
So we were freaking out, yeah. And like I've been slamming fast food and creatine. I've been eating like shit so that.
So are you gaining weight? Like, have you gained weight since you've been there?
Yeah, I've gained 3 pounds.
There you go. Welcome to my world. Pound a day. That's how we do it.
So when you guys see me,
oh man, is that going to slow you down though? That doesn't seem like a good way to train your body.
I know, but I don't have much choice now.
Is he trying to lose weight? Is he trying to meet you in the middle?
Yeah. He's
got to be like off water and shit, you know?
As of right now, he's 190 and I'm 180. So we're perfect right now. But just because it's so hot here and everyone's sweating, he's still going to try to lose a couple pounds and I'm just going to try to gain.
Yeah, because on the day of, I mean, you can fluctuate a pound or two, you know?
Yeah.
So. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be watching on Saturday. I don't know if you've been watching the show.
I did.
Or if you're also part of the show still, right? I mean, I don't know. You see what we talk about, yeah.
Yes. Well, I appreciate it, and I hope I can put on a show for you guys. A good show. Bring home the dub.
Don't embarrass us, all right?
Get knocked out in that Teddy Fresh gear.
I'm gonna take that back.
I'd be better, be good at it, actually, if that's like a meme. If I'm just memed everywhere.
It'd be like the Yamcha meme.
You could be like the dude wipe meme. Remember that when Tyrone got knocked out and everyone just saw his ass. Anyway, all right, you guys be good. Keep going, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we need to.
Appreciate it.
He does.
Any predictions for the fight?
No predictions. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Predictions is gonna be fun.
All right, go and
All right, guys.
can you punch him in the dick or no?
Allowed?
I don't think so. I think that's illegal.
All right, I was just spitballing. I was just trying to help you out with ideas. All right, guys, we'll be watching. All right, you guys have a good time. Take care. Have fun. Don't worry, AB. Get in there. There's only a small chance that you'll get brain damage or anything like that.
As long as I still have a job.
By the way, yeah. I mean, well, if you're in a vegetative state, I don't know how much sense that will make for me personally, but I'm pretty sure we'll have some kind of. I mean, we'll take care of Lena, and I'm sure there'll be some kind of workers' comp for you if you get
Well, if it happens in Florida.
Oh, because if it happens in Florida, we might need to take that one.
This is horrible. Let's not.
We might need to take that to arbitration.
You're fucked, AB. You're fucked, dude. AB's gonna kill him.
By the way, AB and the Florida Sun, they say they've got ripe, beautiful tomatoes in Florida, and I don't know. Can they see that?
I just saw it.
AB's turning into me, man, with my red
You
face.
look good as a tomato, actually. So keep, maybe a little more sun.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, guys. Have a good show. Appreciate
All right.
it.
Bye, guys. Have fun. We'll be watching. Good luck. We're rooting for you. God bless. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
God bless.
All right. Bye, guys.
Masalam.
Assalamualaikum. Or whatever. Assalamualaikum, my brother. Yeah, that's kind of a rough situation with the dieting and the sun.
Yes.
Do they not know? I mean, sunscreen, right?
Caught him off guard? I don't know.
It is kind of the sun there is nuts, dude. But okay, there you go. I'm super excited for Saturday. Knock 'em dead. All right. Well, a couple more things at the top of the show. One being it's been the 1-year anniversary, as Connor pointed out, of the greatest tweet of all time. Of course, Ninja's iconic. I am in the middle of carrying a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich, not asked for, with chips as I get a double kill bot lane. So how is your day going? Not as good as yours, buddy.
Wow.
You know, and I think Curtis Connor did a really good public service pointing this out, and he saved it on his, on his calendar, he said. And I think that's really smart because, I mean, I wish Hila didn't wear a bra around. By the way, what is braless wife meant to even signify? Yo, I could see my wife's boobs through her shirt, dude.
See some
That was
titties.
epic.
Titties.
My braless wife? What is that? What are we doing here? She brought me a sandwich I didn't even ask for. I didn't have to. That's the point.
So when Love was in town, Dan reminded us of this tweet, and
It never left my mind.
So like whenever Ninja or Love calls him Nina is up on stream, it would be like, oh, is Braless Blevins there?
Oh yeah, the bra.
Shout out to Nina, bro.
Ninja Brawl is Blevins.
Love Nina.
It's kind of serendipitous because right now in the Fortnite store you can buy his Ninja skin.
Oh,
Yeah,
shout
so
out.
It must be in honor of that tweet. That
Yeah,
you can
definitely.
Wait,
buy
he got a skin in El Nino?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
El Nino skin?
a braless Ninja skin.
Oh, that's kind of cool for him. Can you see his nips through his shirt?
No, they should bring that on though.
Nah, that skin comes out tomorrow, I think.
So it really is kind of to celebrate the anniversary of this tweet.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Shout out to Ninja, who's living his absolute best life. Oh, this is it? I mean, to be fair, he did a lot for that game, so
He earned it.
he definitely earned that. Will you be using the Ninja skin, Love?
Fortnite.
No, I spent all my V-Bucks on some anime skin yesterday, so no,
Really?
I don't have
That's
any
awesome.
$4 left. So yeah.
What anime skin did you buy?
I don't know, it was some kind of a bundle. I don't know. Not really. Just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
It seems important for you to have that skin. Maybe you could ask your mom for a credit card for some more V-Bucks.
Well, as I
Yeah.
said, like I used my monthly allowance on V-Bucks already.
Oh, that was okay.
So,
Got it.
Yeah. I
Well,
don't
That's a
know.
bummer, man.
You told us about how your dad slept through the fish smell. I'm just saying, if he'll sleep through that, he'll definitely sleep through you going through his wallet and getting his credit for it for
true.
Ninja skin. Just saying.
Yeah, I'll reconsider, I guess.
Yeah. You need that skin at all costs. Ow! Where's my skin come in? Right?
You have to
Okay.
become a Fortnite god first.
Also, just a funny serendipitous thing. We were talking about Andy Dick, and we were talking about having him call into the show. And we were talking about how he's rolling with like Ice Poseidon and all of those gangs. He just got arrested. Shout out to our boy Andy Dick. Give it up. Just arrested on live stream? Wait, it happened on live stream?
Yeah, I couldn't find the clip though. They had a clip in this article, but it's unrelated. It was from like another incident like a week prior or something. So
Removed and cert. Wait, they didn't have it on TMZ?
They did not. They referenced it.
I
in
guess
the
nobody
article.
watches his live stream if it's not clipped. It wasn't on live stream fails or anything?
I think that they're
No.
probably banned from live stream fail, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, shout out Andy Dick. You know, we were talking about what a piece of shit he is. And only 1 week later, the man got arrested on stream for felony estual battery. Yes. Round of applause. Soft clap. Boy, this guy is fucking rock bottom. He's got to stream with Ice Poseidon. And he's too much of a degenerate even for that crew. He's just getting arrested, man.
Yeah.
What a guy, what a guy. Wait, there's a clip here. Wait.
That's
Dick-
what I said. That's a different clip. I
Dick-
thought it would be the one.
Is this interesting or no?
Not really.
Yeah.
The video is pretty boring. I just sent it to you.
Oh,
you-
the actual
Discord.
the arrest video.
Yeah, it's from outside and it's like really far away.
Oh, okay.
Let's see it. What's he doing in a trailer? That's not his house, is it?
That's where they
No,
live.
that's like they do like RV streams. It's all the
Oh.
CX like.
Yo,
Ice
he's
Poseidon.
traveling in an RV with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is he?
In the 50s, easily, maybe.
Holy shit, you guys.
The most nasty,
56.
disgusting, like bottom
56?
barrel
Yes,
content
sir.
comes out of that RV.
He's on the better side of 60 traveling in an RV with Ice Poseidon. Bro! Whoa! Whoa, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is real interesting, man. What did he assault someone at the campsite? I mean, what? How did the police even get him if he's doing like a cross country thing?
Well, they do live streams out of that RV all the time, and they get like raided and swatted every week.
What a piece of shit. That actually that was interesting actually. I glad we watched that. Holy smokes.
I think my last interaction with him was like asking him what he wants to talk about if he were to call in, and he didn't know who you were.
Well, I guess
he
there
didn't
goes
know
that
me?
theory that he was talking shit. That was just somebody trying to
Yeah, I
stir
guess
the pot.
that. Okay, good. So we debunked the original.
But
theory.
it was just so odd. Like that whole interaction was just so out there.
Well, I think the whole thing started from we
Right.
got trolled basically.
Right.
You should text him, see if he's okay.
I'd rather not.
Use his one prison phone call to call into the show.
You know, I extend that invitation to Andy.
you
I will accept the payment on that call. I will pay for it if you want to use your call to call us collect from prison.
Someone donated for me to buy the Fortnite skin, so I'm buying it right now.
Wait, how much is it?
It's probably like $4.
So I got to give you $4 now.
Yeah.
How much do they give for you, guys? I mean, look, it's nice, but it's also kind of annoying because I gotta like give these guys fucking money. I gotta be like, all right, I gotta get $4 for love now. So wait, how much do I owe you now, love?
Just $4. That's all good.
How much did
Or
they
can
donate?
Can I buy the bundle or? Because that's like $2
The person
extra.
actually donated $100 and said for love. It was that donation that you're referring to, right?
But look, I
He's
want-
saying that he'll just take 4. He's just saying that he'll take 4.
I'll take 7 because the big bundle is
It's going up.
All right.
from everywhere in my room. So I'm buying the bundle or just the skin?
Go crazy, love. Get all the get all the
Bundle,
V
dude,
bucks.
all the way.
Get all the V bucks, baby.
Does it come with
All right.
with a braless wife?
Yeah, buy yourself a braless sandwich making wife.
Let's go. From everywhere in my room.
Oh, by the way, I see in chat you guys are enjoying the new "Let's Go" emoji.
Yeah. By the way, the gift memberships have not activated on our account yet, which that is a thing that's coming. Apparently, YouTube is rolling out gift memberships. If you're familiar on Twitch, it's similar to their gift subscriptions, where somebody can donate and it will randomly hand out a month of membership to some people in the chat that aren't members, which is pretty cool.
Let's go.
We enrolled in it, and
Let's go.
It's rolling out soon, but apparently it has not been activated on our account yet. So hopefully by Friday.
Let's Go is calling in on Friday.
Yeah.
By the way,
Let's Go calling in.
it's not about the $7. It's like every time you go, yo, give money to this person, give money to this person. It's like a whole thing for me. I gotta go and send everyone money, and if it's like I gotta bring in $4 cash and give it to. You go, no, it's a whole thing. I'm a busy guy. I got 2 kids.
Mega
But
awesome, or
someone
just
said all 100 was for you, love. So I'm not trying to keep your money.
Oh, I don't know. I don't wanna. I'm happy. With
I'm
my
giving you the
foreskin skin.
I'm giving you the 100. All right. I'm not. I don't want. And then that's the thing. People go, yo, give him the whole 100. And now I'm like stealing money from. I'm just sitting here trying to do a show. Okay. I'm not everyone's accountant.
Yee.
Brother.
I don't need it, but thank you.
No, I'm giving you the 100 now because everyone's like, Ethan's stealing money from love.
All right.
Mega donated $10 and said this is for Ethan to give to Ethan so he can also buy the Fortnite skin without using Donna's credit card. So shout out.
Now that's a good one right there. Yeah, I love the Let's Go guy. I'm so excited to talk to him.
Seems excited to come on.
Of course he is. The guy's just got an electric energy. Let's go.
Let's go.
We started doing this on our podcast chat because we say let's go all the time. It's just a great saying. And now you don't even have to say it. You just show a picture of the man's face and you know what it means.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's get into the juicy stuff, shall we?
We shall, although we're at 30, so maybe we should do our ads and then get into the juicy.
Well, Dan, that's not a terrible idea. But so maybe before that, I should watch this. You think this video is going to claim the Best Buy? The Best Buy. This is pretty impressive, man. These guys try to steal phones from Best Buy, and the security team lined up, man, and they were ready for war. Pretty impressive, huh? I guess there's just a lot of stealing happening these days.
So brazen.
Yeah, that one guy couldn't get his phone off the string even. He didn't even have anything as far as I could tell. This dude in the black, all black, he can't do it. He can't get the phone off. Luscious. You can't do it. What good are you, man? He bailed. He didn't even have anything.
Look at the Best Buy team. They're like an NFL fucking defensive lineup.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, I can't imagine those guys are making enough to be throwing up defense for this kind of shit, you know?
Yeah. Look at the form, though. They got linebackers. They got like a
No,
tight end.
look at that. Look at he's got his knees up. He's ready to go, man. He's playing. That one's pretty nuts. Anyway, the meme is the Best Buy has a better defense than your favorite NFL team, which actually looks to be true. So increase this guy's pay, man.
Fucking great, dude.
We just got a donation for 10, and it says that $2 are for me, $2 for Ian, $2 for Sam.
That's my worst fear.
$2 for Zach, and $2 for AB. So if you could jot that. Oh yeah, none for Cam.
Come on, man.
You can have mine.
I'll take yours. I'll take the 100 too if you don't want it.
Oh wait, what, yeah.
Just kidding.
This is my worst nightmare. Come
So
to fruition.
Ethan, $2 from my 100 to Cam. Okay.
Thanks.
No. You pay. You pay.
You're writing this down, right, Ethan?
No, I'm not.
And then could you actually give it to me in traveler's checks too, just to make it a little more
$1
complicated?
traveler's check?
Yeah, just to make it a little more easier.
I'll
How
still
is that
take,
easier?
I'll still
Just
take my Fupa coin. That's
Now you're. I'll redeem Fupa coin if you guys want.
Here's $10 for Ethan to give to Zach, so because Zach doesn't play Fortnite and they don't want them feeling left out. So
Stop.
Love, I bought the ninja skin with my own money yesterday. Can you reimburse me?
Yeah.
Oh, here's $5. 30% to Love, 28% to Ian, 14% to Dan.
Oh, now I gotta do.
4% to
I
Zach.
gotta do the. I gotta calculate percentages.
Oh, they gave 24% to you though, Ethan. So you'll be happy to know that 24% of that $5 goes straight to you.
This is a serious message with peace and love. After 2:05 p.m. on May 11th, no more donations will be distributed to the crew members.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. Any donations addressed to crew members is going to be kept. This is I'm warning you with peace and love. I have too much to do. No donations to be given, nothing.
Then this will be fine. $10 for the Best Buy security. You didn't specify.
Oh yeah.
Outside of the crew.
I don't even know who those guys are. How am I going to get in touch with them?
We'll find a way.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
No more donations. Thank you. All right, let's thank our sponsors so we can talk about Brendan Shaub.
Shweeby.
All right, thank you to Curology. Curology, baby, I love it. Curology is a game-changing custom skincare made for you by a dermatology provider. They create a custom prescription cream for your specific goals, whether that's tackling acne, clogged pores, skin texture, dark spots, fine lines, or something else. You start by taking a short online quiz and uploading photos of your face. You take close-up photos of your face. You can see your pores, whatever's going on. And if it's a good fit, they're going to ship you your formula right to your door. And it even has your name on the bottle, so you know it's the real deal. I've been using Curology. Basically, I didn't know about this until we started working together, but I tried it before we started working on it together to see if I liked it. I love it. They send me, I think it's every month, a moisturizer, a face wash, and the dermatology cream. I use it every night. My skin has never felt better. I don't have to fuss and worry about going to a dermatologist. You know, it's just so much easier, and for a lot of people, it's a lot more affordable than paying a dermatologist to look at your skin. It's the future. I love it. The moisturizer and the face wash are so good, too, man. It's one of the best I've ever used. Get started with Curology just like I did with a free 30-day trial at Curology.com/H3. Just pay $5 for shipping and handling. That's CUROLOGY.com/H3 to start your free 30-day trial. And you can cancel anytime. Prescription subject to consultation. Very nice. Thank you, Curology. Love you. And thank you to Mint Mobile. After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by the big wireless providers, if we've learned anything, is that there's always a catch. But with Mint Mobile, guess what's the catch? That there's no catch. So when I first heard about Mint Mobile, that they offer premium wireless starting at just $15, I thought, what's the catch? But yeah, I basically already said this, but
yeah,
there's no catch.
Think about it, dude.
There isn't. Here's the thing. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they're the first company to sell wireless services online only. And so by cutting out the cost of retail stores, they're able to pass those savings directly to you. Now, Dan's talked about his Mint Mobile many times. We got Dan using Mint Mobile. You love it, don't you?
I do.
Tell him how much you love it.
So much. I don't know.
The same thing.
It's the same service. You're using the same backbone for the cellular service. It works really well.
It's literally the same network.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
Just for $15.
That's right.
It's kind of insane, don't you think?
They're out of their mind.
I think they must have lost their minds. For anyone who hates their phone bill, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. Mint Mobile gives you the best rate, whether you're buying for a family or just yourself. Families start at 2 lines, so all plans come with unlimited talk and text, plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get the premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and to get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/H3. That's mintmobile.com/H3. Cut your wireless bill to just $15 a month. mintmobile.com/H3. Thank you to our sponsors. All right. Oh, dang, there's one other thing I had to show before we get started in the main stories. Now, you guys know we had a whole saga with Somstrumen, which is this putrid, disgusting Swedish fermented rotted fish that Ian got. What'd you get, like 1,500 out of it the last?
Yeah, I think so.
And man, I can't emphasize how repulsive this thing is. The smell, the feeling, the texture. There's one working theory. You know, I had a really bad allergic reaction last week, and I couldn't figure out why. I had to stop a new medicine. I had to stop eating what I was eating. Tore my life upside down. Somebody pointed out it coincided with me licking the fish.
I suppose it could be. I mean, you don't have any allergies to any other fish, right?
No.
That you know of. But then again, it is.
Well, I'm still in the process of trying to figure out what my allergic reaction was to. So I haven't tried taking the medicine yet. But if it's not the medicine, got to be the fish.
Well, you gotta try again to find out, I guess.
Yeah.
So Ethan, real quick, funny that you brought this up. This morning, Sam put in an order, for some groceries and stuff, and we got turkey jerky. and I smell it, and well, I think you have to smell this to.
Did anyone else smell this?
Yeah,
It smells horrid.
Yeah.
It smells more like shitty chemicals to me.
So this is just Kroger's Turkey Smokehouse Jerky.
Yes.
I mean, it looks nasty as hell. That looks like a dog treat. Oh,
right?
Dude.
Right?
It just brings them. It doesn't smell like it, but there's something similar that just brings the memory right back.
I think it's like
it brings it right back.
Right? It's like 90% there. Like
It's like that sweet. It just. If I didn't do the fish thing, I wouldn't be grossed out by that. But it just connects it in my mind in a way that's.
It's awful, man.
Oh yeah. Well, the point is that Ian, I thought you had superhuman strength, and I still do think you have superhuman strength the way you consume those. This guy is. This is the Thanos of Sumstrumming eating. This is a roofer from Leeds, UK. And this guy is from another planet, man. Watch this.
Okay, so I've asked what should I taste next, and the answer was that. By quite a few people, I'm going to choose one person to do the to receive a hoodie out of them. So the world's smelliest fish.
Oh, you know what this is? This is English shoe nice.
Yo, interesting.
Yo, can we send Shoe Nice a can of this and try to get him to eat a whole can? I will pay to see that.
He'll do anything on his TikTok live.
Can you contact him? We'll provide the can. We need this stat. We just show Shoe Nice this video and say, look, there's someone in the UK who's making you look like a chump.
Dan, are you still blocked?
I might be.
Nobody's in contact with Shoe Nice?
Well, I had been in contact with him for years, but he got mad at me a while ago, and
what'd you do?
You know how this goes, dude. I don't know.
I think I'm on phone number 5 for him.
Yeah. So I mean,
well, we've said his name whenever he it's like Mother Mary. We talk
or Beetlejuice.
Oh, Beetlejuice. Yeah, you say his name 3 times, he shows up. He'll be in the comments. He'll leave 1,000 comments. But Shuey, if you're watching, email Dan from whatever new email you made, and we'll send you some.
Already did it though.
Oh, he already did it. Oh, this is news.
Shit!
Holy shit!
I thought I had seen this
2018. Okay, well, never mind, Shu. So wait, before we watch the English guy, actually no, let's watch the English.
Be careful, maybe watching this with audio. He might say something weird. Who knows?
Before we get to that, let's see how the English guy does it.
How bad can it get? I'm gonna eat the goddamn lot. Get it.
I'm gonna eat the goddamn lot of it.
Leads me, mate.
Yeah, not from me.
Oh, fuck, it stinks now, mate.
Good, Paul. Damn, I can taste it already.
Oh, that's fucking hell.
Nice batty, that, innit?
No!
So that's salt water, I don't be drinking any of that. There you go. Fermented fish. I'm from Leeds. Remember this.
It's like the way he does it. He's so unfazed. By the way, I got to say, Ian, the one you did was nastier because it had bones and shit in it and guts.
Yeah.
I don't think there's bones in that, right?
Those are fillets. I saw it said fillet.
Oh, that's the fancy stuff.
Yeah.
We should. I like that. There's like a less fancy version
It comes
of
in
this.
fillets? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we got to get Ian the fillet version. Come on now.
Oh.
I don't even think it's cooked.
Fucking hell, boys. It's not cooked. It's fermented.
Dude, I mean.
Fuck's sake, man, give it a rest. Fucking. No, please stop.
Oh, really?
I'm going.
Dude, how can you do that? Look at. Oh, no. Oh, you had to spit it out. All right, so our UK.
You dirty bastard.
Okay, all right.
Not from Leeds.
Anyway, from Wake, you, mate?
Boy, smells like an old kind of drugs, Chad.
Dude, English people are so funny. Like, bro, I didn't even understand what the fuck they're saying. It's just like, oi, blah, 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 oi. No, that was awesome. I liked it.
Wow.
So he was he went in confident, but frankly, he couldn't eat the whole can. So let's see, who's the real beast? Is it Shuey or your boy from Leeds?
Oh, man. Here we go.
Hey, everyone. Shoe nice again.
Oh, these were the good old days. All right, I'm going to cut all this. Did he open it yet? I mean, it's 12 minutes long, Shu.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Whoa, he's like panicking.
I think he's just doing shtick.
I thought they weren't real when I seen the other dude do them. They were like cut up like little fish fry you get with a tartar sauce when you go to camp.
This is the ones you did. So Shuey's actually doing the gnarlier version.
Yeah.
You can tell because the little tail's still on
Your
it.
parents and Summer and everybody's around. They say, "Hey, how you doing? You don't really care. You just want to get back." I didn't say real. I just
This is the same brand?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's very interesting to know because if Shu's doing the same brand, then there's no surprises here.
Were they breathing? How can they breathe? Oh my God. Oh
That's it.
My God.
That's the one you ate, Ian.
Oh my God. It's just a fish stick.
He seems fazed by it.
It's just a fish.
A little sip of Jack and Coke. I can't tell if he's doing shtick or if he's really that fazed by it.
Oh, napkin. Oh,
How could he not be? Even for
What's
Shu.
that
I mean,
dripping? Is that
the
normal?
smell is so putrid.
Is that the part of the... Is there heads in there too, or just...
I mean, this man ate a bar of deodorant, Dan.
True. Bar deodorant smells good at least.
That's true, but yeah. I mean, he ate a tampon. Would you rather eat a tampon?
Because I don't... Oh, my God.
I've never seen him affected like this.
Let's get it on. Mind over matter. I don't have a mind. So it don't motherfucking matter. On your mark. Get set. Oh, my God.
He can't do it.
Oh, my God.
Dude, no way he can't do it. He won't even eat the whole thing. Oh my goodness. What is happening?
Hold on.
Oh, he kind of likes it.
Hold the fuck up.
This is... I'm fully captivated by this.
Well, goddamn, thank you, ma'am. That tastes pretty good. Let's make a meal out of this. Boy, I think I got a piece of chicken up in here.
Okay, let's see where what. Okay,
We'll go for a real one.
Yes, Shuey's undefeated, man. Wow. Take a back seat, Leeds. Your boy Shu cannot be out Joker Brain.
Oh, you talking me?
What the hell?
My apartment hasn't smelled this great since I don't know when.
Oh man, how's this making you feel, Ian?
I mean, he's a legend.
Forget about the chicken.
Living legend.
Oh, he's throwing some chicken in there in between.
Bit of a palate cleanser.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, if you're piss drunk, some feats are easier. Is there more fish eating? Yep, 3.
He's eating the bones, yeah?
I gotta say, I think Shuey beats the leads guy. 1, he did it inside. 2, he like prolonged it, man. He ate like, I think Shuey wins. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, he's the GOAT.
I mean, this is impressive, though. This guy gagged, he had to abort
Yeah,
at a
yeah.
certain point.
He's talking a big game,
Trained him all day.
Well, that makes me proud to be American, to be honest. I was afraid of losing the title.
That's
because
right.
I don't wipe my ass, bro.
I think me and the leads guy, it's like that meme of the tiny domino that leads to the big one, and the small domino is beans on toast, and you knock it, and then it's being able to slam the fish, I think.
Humble beginnings.
Yes.
People are saying Leeds is better. I don't know. I think Beast has got him beat, or I think Shoe
Well,
Nice got him
the
beat.
Leeds guy, it was a different brand.
It was a fillet. It was like a beautiful fillet.
Yeah, that does make it easier.
We had the and Chewy. We had the
Well, let's do a poll then, just to we should sort this out. Who
Okay.
won, Shuey or the Leeds guy?
Chewy had the rawest of the raw, man. I mean, that's the regular schmegular right there.
I mean, who's more of a beast? Just remember, the Leeds guy gagged and aborted, and Shuey, he did that Shuey did that indoors.
All right, pulls up.
Shuey did that indoors. 3 long, drawn out bites. Just saying.
Somebody said that Shoe Nice was live and they on TikTok, and they went over and told him that we were talking about him and to come comment. And then he said he's been banned from the chat. He can't chat. So I'm in the back end right now, trying to see if I can find him to lift the
He
ban.
has 500 accounts. We haven't banned all of them.
That's true. Maybe just try a different account.
Well, the thing is, we kept. Yeah, I don't know
No,
because he
I
kept
remember
spamming.
he was spamming like crazy.
Like
and
1,000. I never seen anything like it. Like
Yeah.
the craziest
Yeah,
spam
he-
bots in the world don't do what he does.
Yeah.
80% Shoe Nice. I mean, the people love him.
Yeah. That's the right answer.
You hear that, Shoe? 80%. The people love you, Shoey.
I can't. It's really YouTube's like ban list thing is horrible. You can't like search it for somebody. So I'm just
There
scrolling
is-
through like
yeah.
hundreds of names right now trying to find them. I'm trying.
Well, they're all Shoe Nice's accounts.
Or just try another account, Shoe. Yeah, that probably is the better.
Just make a new one. You're very familiar with the
Yeah.
process. All right. So, all right. Let's talk about the Brendan Schaub thing. First of all, before we get into the whole, he went on Bobby Lee's podcast and they had like a whole conversation about it. But before we get into that, there's a lot of Brendan Schaub lore that I didn't know about from this one subreddit that he thinks Bobby Lee runs. So I had to look into all that. The fighter and the kids subreddit. It's actually important you know about that because that's like the center of one of these big disputes they're having. Brendan and his buddy Brian Callen, who he does that podcast with, are still, even after quote unquote apologizing, are accusing Bobby of masterminding this subreddit, which is great. But before we get into all that, this is, I guess, an all-time classic of Brandon's. Here it is for your own watching pleasure.
It was unofficial.
Now, by the way, listen, I do weird stuff on screen. I'm not gonna. I itch my ear, and sometimes I smell it. I do weird shit, right? Like I can't deny it. But this is next level. I gotta say, if you think I'm this gross, just tell me. I'm open to that. I'm open to exploring that accusation. But you guys tell me what you think of
Show
this.
at the time. Apparently, it's actually official. So a UFC official talked to MMA Junkie, and they said that they actually gave him a 3-fight bonus ban.
Hold on.
For
So
3 fights.
he knew the ban this whole time?
He said it was kind of like he thought they were doing it, but it wasn't really official.
But someone told him that there's a ban?
Yeah.
And why was there a ban? Because he talked shit before?
Apparently, there were 3 strikes. One time, he ruined a hotel room.
I remember that.
Why does he just finger his own mouth? with poop with dog shit on his finger. Have you ever seen anything like that in your life, dude?
No.
First of all, the way he did a snap smell on his finger after... Who picks the bottom of your shoe? It's nasty. So he clearly has like dog shit or something.
It was unofficial at
on
the
his
time.
shoe. We'll do a play-by-play here. He clearly has dog shit on his shoe. Picks it off, smells it. It smells so bad. He visibly grimaces twice.
Right.
Here he comes another one. Wow, that was fucking. Oh, he's on screen. Oh, how bad something got to smell to just go to yourself. Oh. Then he says to himself, "I need to taste it." Now, do you think that the wiping of the shoe was just a cover to taste the dog shit? Or did he forget that he had dog shit on his finger?
Yeah, no, I think I don't think he wanted to eat dog shit.
I think
I'll
he
give him
did.
the benefit of the doubt on that. You think he did?
I think the rubbing was a cover.
See, I just assumed it was just like he was like kind of focusing on the conversation, was just kind of passively doing that, and didn't realize.
Well, he just
what
got
a bad idea
repulsed.
that would be.
He just picked shit off his shoe, smelled it, and was repulsed. And the next thing he does, he uses the same hand to rub something. What is that? Also, the way
leaking.
Like dog shit aside, the way he licks his fingers is just wild, bro. What is that? And then the second time he goes all the way back. Like, look at this. Gets a whole mouthful. Crusty, petrified dog shit. Look at that.
Except eating poo-poo.
What is that? He just committed a sex crime on himself. He just
God.
fingered his whole damn mouth.
Yeah.
There you have it. So that's a classic Brendan Schaub situation there. I'm trying to find the apex moment of insertion. There it is. Look how deep in he is.
It's like this
He's
mid-knuckle, you know? He's on the second row here.
And this one is eating the poo-poo all over the place.
So that one really blew me away, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. I thought it was interesting, for sure. Let's see what the comments say. Human fecal matter, of course. That's the top comment. Human fecal matter.
Human fecal matter.
That's so fucking gross. I mean, people are saying it made him sick. I just thought it was hilarious, man. I never seen anything like that in my whole life, so I guess shout out Shaub for opening my eyes. So Brian Callen and Brendan Schaub, who run Fighter and the Kid podcast, they respond to the Bobby situation and apologize, which is really weird. Somehow Brian Callen took all the heat, and Brendan was like, I didn't do anything.
Both do.
Yes, but Bobby...
Am I just... You watched this whole thing, Zach. I mean, is there something worth watching in here?
No, it wasn't this one. I listened to the...
You watched the Tiger Belly
Tiger
one.
Belly.
I believe Cam watched this one, though, right?
Yeah, it was just him taking the blame. And I think the interesting thing was at one point, Brian says that there was apparently a Tiger Belly employee or something. You insinuated
Here,
that
I've got this timestamp
yeah.
here. This
And
is
just,
really weird.
So he's like kind of doubling down on it as far as I can
So
tell.
he's like, I'm sorry I called him bullying, but you're responsible for that old subreddit here.
reliable source. I'm not a tech guy. It's an ongoing investigation.
It's ongoing investigation.
I'm gonna go back.
And I think Bob and Clyde will also own up. And Clyde said this because you know their emails associated with this, and there's other stuff associated. You know,
I'm telling the truth, and I don't have any problem, owning up to and facing up to when I am outside myself.
No, and I appreciate that, B.
And that's
But
the way it
I
is.
also think, and I'm going on Tiger Belly to address it too. It's like, and I think Bob and Clyde will also own up. And Clyde said this because their emails associated with this, and there's other stuff associated with.
Well,
this
it's an
account.
ongoing investigation.
It's ongoing investigation.
And I will say this, guys.
An ongoing investigation into a subreddit posting me and memes about them. I mean, you're basically throwing meat to the wolves here, guys. I think they're too old to be on the internet. Too dumb and too old to be on the internet. I think their podcast should be called Old and Dumb instead of Fighter. I guess one of them's Fighter and one's Kid. Anybody? Old and Dumb? Round of applause, please. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I will say this too, and this is what I heard from what I can only accept as a reliable source. I'm not a tech guy. I don't do this stuff. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
But what I heard reliably from what I believe is a reliable source is since we have confronted them, and I'm not saying that Bobby or Kalila know anything about this or have anything. I truly believe they don't have anything to do with it. But
somebody on their team does.
Well, the harassment, the posts stopped
from that account,
and that account got changed, and that's going to be brought up on Tiger Belly. Okay.
They don't know anything about Reddit. They don't even know what they're saying. Of course, he confronts Kalila, and Kalila completely shuts them down.
Right.
Kalila is like destroys them with facts and logic, Ben Shapiro style.
She had a full timeline of when the events occurred, and it's just like throughout the whole Tiger Belly interview, I don't think Brendan knows about Reddit.
Neither of them do.
Right. Right.
So I don't know who told them. They're like, yeah, so this Reddit is being run by someone with a Tiger Belly email, and they stopped posting and disappeared when we said it. Like, bro, what are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense in any way.
I just went onto Reddit in a private browser and signed up for a fresh account, and it asked for your email, and I put in blah, 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 just random letters at
It doesn't make you
tigerbelly.com.
confirm your email.
No.
Yeah.
So I
You
now
can
have a
literally
Reddit
do
account with
Bobby
an
Lee-
at Tiger Belly account right now.
Guys, I'm so sorry to do this, but I need like 5 minutes.
So sudden. What happened?
Is it grumpy time? It's grumpy time.
Grumpy time.
This man, he goes from 0 to 100 like nothing.
Grumpy.
Nice. Okay, well, hey everyone.
Hi, Dan.
Here we are again.
Hello.
Doing this.
Any donations of note?
There was a shitload. Everybody was, kind of trolling, sending all this money to be
everybody.
distributed amongst the crew here. We got $69 for Ethan. Nice. Epic.
69.
$50 from JNT. Cam for Crossfaded. That was the same guy who donated 100 earlier.
I never thanked you.
for the
Thank you,
braless wife.
JNT. Thank you very much.
Thank you, JNT. Hundo for love, another hundo for the braless wife, and 50 for Crossfaded Cam. Wow, that's 250 buckaroo bonsais right there.
I'll tell you what, I'll get crossfeeded again at Zach's upcoming show at the Viper Room. He's too shy to plug it, so I'm going to plug it for him.
Yeah, he's too shy.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, he's a shy guy.
Is this my lead-in to plug it?
I guess so, yeah.
Hey, I have something I've been wanting to share, actually. Cam, actually, could you help me? Can you hand me the stack over here?
Certainly. Hold on one sec.
Well, while you're doing that.
No, it's...
Does
So,
it
there was
pertain to me?
No, it has nothing to do with you. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Sorry. So, there is someone in the fan base, an artist, who goes by the name I Draw NYC. And they've been featured on our social media Sunday fan art posts quite a few times. And they did all of these amazing pieces for the whole crew. Here's one of love.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's green screening a little bit, so I apologize.
Love and love
These
books.
on, here, can you help me? Yeah. Here's one of Lena. Also, they're all going to be green screening a little bit. I apologize. But really talented. And actually, my girlfriend Allie liked them so much that she ordered prints of all of them.
Love that picture.
And framed them. So that we can hang them up in the office. And I just want to give a shout out to I Draw NYC. Thank you so much for this.
Out.
I believe
I'm
that
actually
is their tag on all of the socials. Here's Ian and Sam.
There's going to be
really nice
an
area.
artist feature.
An artist
of-
feature.
Of him tomorrow on the Instagram.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Just
So
want to eat. Oh, there we go. Oh, my whole background.
Cool background, though.
That was
kinda
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. This is probably the goofiest one, but it really cracks me up. The whole game, including the green M&M that's keyed out, and the Berkeley Bruce.
It's awesome.
Very nice. Here's one of me and Allie. Also, God damn it, there's so much green in all these. with the Totoro characters down here. So anyways, just wanted to shout them out. Here's Olivia. Yeah, excellent one. I believe they do commissions. So if you like their style, hit them up.
Yep.
Very cool.
His @ is iDrawNYC on Instagram.
There you go.
You can
It's a
reach him there.
little artist feature segment there. Oh, AB just sent this. This is their latest one for the fight. You getting that?
You see it.
You see it, Ian? Okay, good. So very cool. So shout out to their family. And yeah, that's it. We really miss you, AB. Good luck on the fight this weekend, says the donation.
Can I do my plug now, Dan?
Hold on, just a few more things. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So yeah, I am playing again, live music. It was great seeing everyone that came out. Playing at the Viper Room this time. It's a little smaller. Tickets are gonna go fast. Link for tickets in my social, and I'm doing something special where I'm offering 50 tickets and doing a acoustic show before the main show. So that'll be fun. So
that's awesome.
Ticket links are in my socials, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
I was doing a little reading before the show. Is the Viper Room where Rivers Phoenix died?
That
River
is
Phoenix?
the place. Yes,
Okay.
allegedly haunted.
Yeah, maybe the ghost of River Phoenix will show up to the show.
That's not funny.
Well,
that's not funny at all, Cam.
Hey, who said I was joking? He could actually show
Oh,
up.
okay. Well, that's true.
This could be a matter of fact.
He was a sex god, man. I hope he shows up.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Sorry?
He was a sexy guy. He was an icon.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Wow, this is a long grumpy.
Somebody just said, ending an 80-hour work week in 6 days of healthcare with y'all.
Wow.
Peace and love. Love the art too. Good luck, AB. 80 hours. That's too many hours, my friend. That's
That's a
too many
lot.
hours. I am sorry that you're having to do that. That's not fun.
Isn't that like illegal?
It's not necessarily illegal. I hope you're getting fucking crazy overtime for it at the very least, but
Healthcare?
maybe it
You
should
said?
be illegal.
You said healthcare.
They said that.
They said healthcare.
6 days of healthcare with y'all.
Cool.
I'm assuming that means they work in healthcare. Maybe they're a nurse or something.
Well, shouts
I
out
know
to
that they
them.
do work horrible hours, so
Shout out to them.
yeah, shout out to them. Favorite fish song, guys? I don't think there's any fish fans here.
Dude, Cam, shut the fuck up.
Think again.
Okay, Cam's a fish fan.
They are a poor man's Grateful Dead.
Yeah,
you can
that kinda
hate me
tracks.
for that.
I was a big fan in high school. I'm not going to argue with you about them being a poor man's Grateful Dead, but I still loved them in high school.
Look,
And,
I will say Trey Anastasio fucking shreds. I'll give him that. But if I'm gonna listen to jam band shit, I'm either gonna listen to the Grateful Dead or Dave Matthews, and that's just how it is.
Dave Matthews?
I'm not so sure about the Dave Matthews.
You don't like
but-
Dave Matthews Band? What's
Well,
wrong with you?
Aside from that, do they consider it a jam band?
Yeah, they're considered a jam band.
I've never ever heard them classified
They-
as a
No
jam band
comment.
before. Dave
Really?
Matthews Band.
They have like a cult Dead type following.
Well, maybe that's true, but I mean, playing differently each performance. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does sound like they got some jam band
Dave
elements there.
Matthews. I mean, Allman Brothers. I'd consider them a jam band, Southern rock jam band.
Huh.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I had no idea. I'm not up to date on my Dave Matthews lore, apparently.
Well, he fucking slaps, dude.
I just wanted to one up the 80-hour guy, ending 1 month long no day off streak. I mean,
Wow.
I just feel bad for you. It's horrible.
Thank you
It's
thank you for being you.
I mean, do what you got to do, I guess. But man, that was brutal.
Hope you get some rest.
I mean, I used to be that guy. I remember back when I was working in production, I worked 1 week where I had, I think it was 4 like 18-hour days in a row. It's not fun. It's not sustainable. Hellish. So hopefully you don't have to continue doing that. Yeah, somebody said not a flex. Yeah, I don't think they meant it as a flex, but yeah, it's just that's brutal, man. That's brutal. Do you like Jimmy Page? Of course.
Shit.
Of course. You did a Zeppelin cover at the Mint Show, didn't you?
Yeah, we closed with a whole lot of love. It was
Right, yeah.
fun. That was not planned. We just jammed that.
Yeah.
You once played a Rain song for me on your Instagram.
I
too.
did.
It was
That was
perfect.
special for Cam.
Thank you very much.
We
It was
were
perfect.
talking about that.
I gotta say, I'm so stoked to sit here right now. AB, your seat's gonna be back for you. I'm just warming your seat, but I'm very starstruck.
I like you better there, man.
No, I like AB better here, but I'm just happy to be here.
I like looking at the back of your head, but I love AB, but I love you, Cam.
I love you too, Zach, and I love. I can feel Love's presence again. The army of Loves right behind me.
He said, Dan, can you talk about what the interview was like with Ethan? To be honest, there really wasn't one. I kind of just fell into this whole thing. I've told the story before, but they were working with somebody that they had reached out to through Twitch, because at the time they were streaming on Twitch, and he was a buddy of mine who I had done a lot of work with in the past, and he had set him up with the whole studio, but couldn't stay on to be their permanent dude. So he hit me up and said, "Have you ever heard of H3 before? They're starting a podcast." I said, "Yes, I actually am familiar." And he said, "Great, can you be here tomorrow?" or something like that. It was like the next day. And I was out of town working on a gig, and so I flew back, and the next day I came in, and the rest is history. It was really just kind of happened.
I'm gonna come.
Come.
I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why that keeps happening.
It's all good.
Happening more and more.
It's become more and more common, but we have fun. We have our little
I was trying,
our hour over here.
Yeah, you guys were. What did you guys talk about in my absence?
A bunch of stuff. We were talking about jam bands. We were talking. I gave a shout out to this artist that sent us all this fan art, and talked about Zach's next show at the Viper Room,
The
and
Ghost
the
of
fact
River Phoenix.
River Phoenix is haunting the Viper Room and is also a sex icon, evidently, according to Zach.
The Ghost of River Phoenix is a sex icon.
Sex icon.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Sex ghost?
Sex ghost.
Wow.
I was trying to sit on it, Sometimes you sit on it and it goes away. I think everybody knows about that.
Yeah.
But sometimes it doesn't, And I was trying my best, man, to hold that thing in, but
You feeling okay?
no, I feel totally fine.
All right, cool.
I just had
grumpy
to.
time.
I just had to evacuate.
I pooped my pants.
People are saying IBS baddie. Thank you guys. Yeah.
Grumpy.
I had to make a very grumpy.
Was it easy coming out, or was
Yo, Ethan, in the title of a new Philly D video, hit me with that Fortnite song. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, all right. So anyway, yeah.
I don't see the new video yet. Sometimes it takes a bit to show up on the channel page.
So were we finished with this clip, or
was this the dog shit clip, or oh no, this is the email
And we're
thing.
just being honest. This
Yeah.
drama, I'm way too old to deal with it, but I fucked up. And so once again, here's what I have to say. I'm the guy. Director hated me. I take full responsibility. Bobby, I love you. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. You didn't deserve that. I should have given you the benefit of the doubt. I should have spoken to you first. How the fuck did I think a guy as sweet as you, as special as you, as giving as you, as funny as you, would ever do something like that? How would I think that? I got fucking deranged.
Isn't it awesome how Brian's the one apologizing and Brandon's just sitting there like
so
a fucking
bizarre.
log?
It's so bizarre, but I guess it's because they're specifically trying to make it about this like Reddit account issue rather than the fact that he tried to slide into Clio's DMs. That's the framing that I'm getting. Is
Well, Brandon's denying all that.
Right.
The DMs, the hitting on. Brandon didn't really apologize for anything. Brian apologized for calling him aggressively. But they're really still backing up with this Bobby Lee is the someone at Tiger Belly, which is what, like 3 people? I mean, they're basically
They don't have a
accusing
big cat.
their producer of it because there's nobody else. They said, well, it wasn't Bobby, it wasn't Kalila. I mean, who else is there?
There's Gilbert and George, and I think that's the whole team.
So they're saying, yeah,
One of
so,
them do, yeah.
so they're accusing one of their dear friends. I actually have a stunning apology. It's actually me.
Oh shit!
I'm the mastermind behind
on that?
Fighter and the Kid subreddit.
I just don't understand.
It's me. Also, not a crime.
Right.
I have been caught.
Trust me, I've been already sued once for Brian Kavanaugh tried to sue me for the same thing.
Brian Kavanaugh?
Ryan Kavanaugh literally put Reddit memes in his lawsuit against us, and that one is gone.
First-hand experience.
You know? So, I don't even know what the fuck you guys are on about.
Was listening, and I didn't do my due diligence.
Yeah, it is a good apology. I agree, though. He's giving a heartfelt, sincere apology to Bobby, which is nice. I thought it was very mature. I don't like that they're still behind this Bobby Lee Tiger Belly attack thing, though.
I didn't.
Which is unlike you.
It's unlike me.
But also you.
But I was so traumatized about Brendan. I was so fucking traumatized
because I've never told you about it.
But then I saw it. I got scared.
It's awful.
I got scared, dude. And when I get scared, I fight.
I know you do.
You know, I don't fucking back down. I'm gonna fight.
But
dude, aren't you too old to be with this whole? The whole thing is just like trying to
fight it, dude.
How testosterone up they are. When I get scared, I fight, and you know that about me, dude.
It's a fight in the kid, dude.
I'm a fighter. You know that about me.
Knock your teeth out, man.
Here's the way
you got to be careful about how you fight.
Agree. But here's the way this thing ends: is there's obviously love between us and Tiger Belly, and I'm gonna go in there and say my truth, and they're gonna say how we hurt them, and that's fine, and hopefully we can squash all of it. And even Kalila goes, all right, well, if we find out who it is, what do you want us to do? And this goes for anybody out there. I told Kalila and Bobby, I just want to stop. I want nothing else. There's no legal action. There's no threats. There's no.
I never would
I just
have.
want to
Yeah,
stop.
I will have to say this too.
I'm confused because on Tiger Belly he said that he spent $500,000 of dark money to. Anyway, okay, so whatever. They want people to stop hating on them on the internet. Me too, man. That's my wish.
Yeah.
Hey, message to everybody, all my haters. Listen, I just want it to stop.
Yeah, I think that might work. Have you ever tried that tactic?
Actually not.
Asking?
Actually
sincerely?
not. Guys who've been leaving mean comments about me and making videos about me, I just have one message. Please stop. Please stop.
It's worth a shot, I suppose.
I don't like it. People are saying Brian Callen has some allegations against him, and I don't know about that. And I don't want to get into that. It's too serious without having enough knowledge about it. But anyway, that was what they said. And then what got real interesting is when Brendan went on Tiger Belly, and they talk about us. Here it is. You got? Am I crazy? Or when I click this link, someone made a post about Ethan on the subreddit, and Bobby isn't happy with Ethan. When I click it, it opens the UK guy eating fish, which I'm happy to watch again. Actually, why don't I just go to the subreddit?
I see the correct link. There's.
Why does it? Every time I click it, look at this.
I believe you. Google Doc might be
Fish guy.
Out.
Fish guy. All right, anyway, I'll find it right here.
Weird.
So this is the main reason why I want to talk about this. So here, there's this narrative building, by the way, that I've noticed, and I see it on our subreddit now, which I don't think is fair to me. So I want to speak up for myself a little bit. Yikes! Sounds like Bobby isn't too happy with Ethan. Okay, so here's a little excerpt.
So when I showed up to HE3 podcast, this wasn't even in our world. It wasn't in our view, our mind. You know what I mean?
And I don't know him, and I have no ill will toward him.
Right.
I don't know him, but from my understanding, from talking to mutual friends of ours, that's what he does, right?
Yeah, but we had done the podcast. We had done that podcast before.
I don't know what that. Okay, well, I'll let the whole thing play. Did someone find the timestamp from the original of when we started talking about it?
Yes, it's in the doc. It's if you look in the section.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. All right, I'll continue.
Many times before he's done ours, him and his wife. Hila, and
They're lovely.
They're lovely, and
Yeah, I don't know.
as
again,
people, they're
don't-
lovely.
I don't know them.
And it wasn't in our, and even on the drive back from there, we were in a state of shock because, I'm not one to, air my dirty laundry on air, okay? And it was a private matter. And once he brought it up, there was just no way to get out of it. I tried, I was a thinking machine. I mean, it was just like spinning, right?
In honesty, I didn't try that hard.
Yeah.
I was willing to. And I'll tell you why.
And I believe you guys. And the same thing with Schultz when he goes, "Hey, I want to bring up the hate." I didn't know he's going to bring up this so particular issue with us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I said nothing but complimentary things. I wanted to move on, which we did.
Okay. We'll get to that too.
So just one last thing is that we said things that I was going to die to the grave with. My relationship with H3 is my own private matter. You know what I mean?
I didn't see it, but I heard completely that you guys were caught off guard.
And also, I'm just responding to the things that I've read online, saying that why did you do it in the first place? And you have to understand that I had done it before, and it was never like that. I mean, they had done ours, and
I'd like to defend Ethan and Eli here and say
I love
that,
them.
But who's attacking them?
They asked the question, and I don't know about you. Maybe that's how you felt. I don't want to invalidate your feelings on it, but I was okay to talk about it.
I know
And I'll
you
get to why I was okay to talk about it. All right. Are we sure we have 10 minutes? Of
So I want to say, I don't think Bobby's trying to say anything, but I don't know. I get accused of a lot of stuff, okay, especially with the interview like that. And I've definitely been guilty of pushing people too hard to talk about things that they're uncomfortable with in the past, for sure. But I've worked a lot on my, interviewing skills and listening and being more sensitive to making the guests comfortable and talking about things they want. And I just feel like, again, I don't think Bobby's trying to do anything. There's no problem or anything. I'm mostly just responding to comments I see on the subreddit and comments I see on the internet. Like a lot of his fans are just people from that world. They're like, Ethan pushed them, he blindsided them and all this. And I feel like I was really sensitive. I didn't push them at all. I really just listened. I feel like I really didn't push them at all. So I don't know. I mean, again, I wasn't trying to drama bait or anything. It wasn't even a big plan of the show. I barely mentioned it. I mean, here, the fact that all opened up like that came as a shock to me too. I mean, I was there for it, obviously, right? I mean, my job as a host is have an interesting, memorable show, but I by no means feel like I bended anyone's leg or had an alternative agenda going into that. I mean, here you can see, this is where it starts. Brendan Shaub. Here, let me go back to it.
Like highly of themselves. I'm like, red flag.
Not going. Not funny.
Something's wrong here.
Yeah.
There are comics that do that. You want
Name
to
that.
name?
Yeah, name someone. Brendan Shaub. Just cracking a meaningless joke. I mean, there was no... here. I'm a beast. Wait, we can't talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
If you...
I would. There you go. She opened the door. And by the way, Kalila was very gracious and spoke up for us. But she opened the door. She says, if you want. I said, sure. Let's, what do you want to say? She has something she wants to say. Love to.
Talk about what?
Why don't you want to talk about Brendan Shaub? But you're down.
No. So, Brendan Schaub?
I literally didn't even know his name. I genuinely thought his name was Schwab. I was only familiar a little bit with this whole situation from doing some research to prepare for the interview, just knowing what was going on with them.
Well, here's what I'll say about
Brendan Schwab.
Schwab?
Schwab.
Oh, Brendan Schwab,
Yeah,
the
Brendan
insurance salesman.
Yeah.
Oh, I can talk about it.
I call him a Schwab because he looks like a Schwab. Don't they call those Schwabs in the ear?
Yeah.
Swab?
Okay.
You gently do it, but this is on you. This is on you.
Okay, so Brendan.
Here's what I
This
say.
is on you, and that's it.
He's a comedian. Yeah. Again, Bobby had plenty of outs too. And we kept giving him outs, and Hila was like, Hila said a few times, you don't have to talk about this if you don't want to. And if he ever told me, can we stop talking about this, and I would have absolutely respected it. So I feel like I've come a long way as an interviewer, and there's a lot of like bad precedents that I'm trying to overcome. And so I feel like it's a little unfair to characterize it like in that way. Again, I don't think Bobby's trying to say anything, and Kalila was very gracious. I'm just saying that for all the commenters who are like, I blindsided them and twisted their arms into talking about things they were uncomfortable with,
Yeah. Which was a minority, we should say.
I saw lots of those comments. Not on the, you're right, in response to the subreddit. But I see people all the time, and like Brendan said, that this is what I do. I don't even know what that means. This is what I do. I have people on and blindside them with drama bait. I mean, that's not what I do at all. I like to gossip, don't get me wrong, but...
No, you?
But I'm respectful of our guests. I try to be, Podcast with 2 other very funny ladies called Trash Tuesday.
Right, with Esther Pavitsky and Annie Leonard. Yeah.
Great show.
Thank you.
Love all 3 of you guys.
My heart's beating because I want to be delicate about this.
100%.
Okay, yes.
You tread lightly.
I will tread lightly.
So you guys were doing a show, and you said that someone you guys knew was trying to pick...
Hold on,
you don't want to even say.
This is just...
Well, just correct me where I'm wrong.
We don't need to stress you guys out.
It's going to distress him because... Okay, go ahead, Ethan.
You okay, Bobby? I mean, well, I don't know what... So, I don't know. Well, it had me questioning myself, because I wanted to go back and see it and be like, did I pressure them when they didn't want to talk about it? But I don't think so, actually. So there you go. This is another great moment. I don't know. What do you guys think? But obviously I was afraid that people were going to be mad at me coming out that. I mean, genuinely, I was just outraged by the whole story because it was so outrageous, and I love Bobby so much. And this guy, Brendan Shaub, is such a bully. But there you go. I don't know. I'm just reading comments to see what people are saying. Anyway. There's another thing that Brendan's doing, like, he's been doing this thing, his new special's out, and it's just horrible. It's not funny at all. And, well, people are making reviews of it, calling it, not funny, and he's blocking them all. People that put a lot of time and effort into video essays, and he's just blocking all of them. So he's up to all kinds of bullshit. I mean, there's a lot more reasons for me to... And that's in my wheelhouse, right? Like, I mean, that's kind of my whole shtick. That's like my triggers when people abuse copyright and free speech. I made an Ethan Klein video about it, actually. But just trying to defend this creator who got blocked by Brendan. But anyway, there's some other great moments from the podcast. One being that Kalila asked Brendan if he knows how Reddit works.
This is what's interesting. Explain this however you want. When I notified you guys of the harassment and going back to Tiger Belly, that account stopped posting, took the Tiger Belly email off, and changed it. It's never posted again.
Do you know how Reddit works?
No.
There you have it. That's awesome. And, I resent that he keeps saying this dumb shit. It's just so stupid. What is he accusing them of?
Well, he kept saying that he was going to show them, and they're all on his phone, this proof, this document, and they wouldn't show Bobby and Kalila before the show. So the whole episode was like, I'm going to show you after, I'm going to show you after, I'm going to show you after. And so Bobby and Kalila asked him, will you come back on? and it's almost like he was hesitant to do that.
He has nothing. There's
Right.
nothing to have.
Exactly.
The accusation makes no sense if you know anything about Reddit.
Right.
And like Dan said before I shit my pants, you could go do it yourself. I could go make an account that with the email bobbylee@tigerbelly.com.
Right.
They don't make you verify your email address.
But even then, none of that is public, anyways. Too. It's
That's
not like
there's
you
the
can-
part
no-
that still
Yeah.
baffles me. You can't.
So let me ask
get
you this:
somebody's email from.
Is
their
there a way, if you have the username, if you try to reset your password, is there a way to get the email address? Like, let's
Yeah,
try that.
usually.
Let's go
Yeah,
to
that's a good question.
Let's go to a random user. You know.
I'll just do it with my account that I just made.
So you get the username. You just get a random username.
Mhm.
Here, show it on the screen. Let's see. This is what he paid $500,000 for. I'm doing it for free right now for you, Brendan.
Incognito window. We'll go to Reddit.
So you get the username, then you say, I forgot my password. Can you show it, Dan? Yeah, good. Thank you.
Okay, so here, Galactic Bees.
Wait, this is your account?
No, I'm in an incognito. I'm not logged in at all right now.
But do it to
Yeah, do it to
your
one. I don't want to. I don't want to bomb.
Because I just typed random letters. I don't remember the account that I.
Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to try to hack someone else's account.
All right. Well, if you give me 1 minute, I can just
Okay.
do it again.
So let's do some psyops here. Was there anything else interesting you want to comment on, Zach, from that podcast?
It just felt like he kept saying, Brendan, that he had this proof, this evidence, but
he was really hung up on the Reddit haters.
Right. That's the core of this. That's the crux of this. But I just don't think he knows how to use Reddit, and I think that's the issue with this. He saw the name, some email Tiger Belly or some bullshit, and that's his hang up with it.
Yeah, try it with Love's account. It's just H3out. That's your username, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's see if we can hack into and get Love's email address. So there's this hater on the subreddit called H3out.
Oh, I immediately no, you can't because you have to know the email address associated with the account to even get to the reset.
But can you click forgot Gmail? Or
Uh,
maybe not.
No.
Forgot username.
It says you have to put in the username and email address to get the reset
to get the
password.
password reset.
Wait, go back. Let's see if there's other options. So can you do forgot username? Then you'd have to do the email.
Yeah.
And then if you type in Love's email, which is whatever, and then email, it doesn't. You just have to check the email. It's not going to show you the user.
Right.
There's literally no way to know what someone's email address is.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm so sure that would be insane if you could, because that would be like a huge breach of privacy.
Right. So I mean, the only way to actually get that information seems like it would be to like
Subpoena
Reddit.
the government.
Actually,
Or,
to be
something like
fair,
that.
usually you can get the first letters of the Gmail on any other given platform, like Twitter, for example. You can get the first letter of the before at and the first after.
Right,
Usually.
but that's what I'm saying is on Reddit, when you go and say, hey, I can't remember my password, I need to reset, you need the username and the email associated with it to even get to that screen.
I mean, Reddit is a lot about anonymity. So there's a lot of people that post weird shit on there, and they don't want people to know their email. If you could find someone's email, you could easily find their identity. I think that would be a really well-known thing. And so clearly there's no way to find a poster's email. And also, even if you could, they're not doing anything illegal. It's free speech to post shit on fucking the internet. Ryan Kavanaugh tried to sue me for memes on our subreddit, and it got thrown out. So, you know.
Also from the Tiger Belly podcast, Brendan talks about how he gets Rogan's advice for everything. He gets Rogan's advice on anything. And it's just, he's his boy. It's Daddy Rogan, you know? You want to...
He said that in which podcast?
The Tiger Belly one.
See, I wonder if that's a subtle kind of threat.
It is, because apparently he flew out to Austin to go do Joe's show, and in that time he was discussing it with him, and Kalila feels that there were some words shared about her to Rogan.
What I would guess the dialogue is behind the scenes is a lot of those guys don't like me, like the Joe Rogan and all those guys. Like Brendan said, mutual friends of mine say that he's just a drama, he just causes drama, and that's what he does. So I think they're probably like, Bobby went on this drama podcast and started all this shit. And someone like Joe Rogan would be like, it's so trashy that he went on there and aired the dirty laundry. Even though the real crime is that fucking, of course, those two numbskulls are bullying this Bobby for something he didn't even do. But that's what it is, right? It's a boys club. It's all fucking toxic shit show. I don't think Tom Segura is my friend. He doesn't give a shit about that stuff. But Joe would, I feel like. But anyway, I don't know anything about Joe. I don't know him. But there you go. I just wanted to speak up a little bit for myself there. There you have it. By the way, is there anything else to say about this topic, you guys think?
No. I mean, I think you've said your piece. I know it was bothering you that people were accusing you of instigating this whole thing, but you know, you're kind of just a bystander to all of this.
Right. They were, I mean, there's evidence. They were willing to talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they wanted to. They wanted to get off their chest.
Right.
I had no plan to get involved in that stuff. Like, I just knew about it. I made a little Brendan Schaub joke. And the whole floodgate's open. By the way, there's a website. Hold on, let's do a deeper search here. There's a website called Skid Search, if you can pull that up, Dan. Apparently, someone said it shows your Reddit email. So let's see.
It's something you have to register for, so give me a minute to sign up.
So according to this user, there's an advanced program. We're hacking the mainframe. Brendan, you owe me $500,000 for the psyops. I'll send you a check in the mail.
I will say, too, on the fighter and the kid, they were talking about that what really upset Brendan was that he was getting threats and stuff, too, which he obviously doesn't deserve, and that fucking sucks. But I don't think Bobby or anybody on Tiger Belly was threatening Brendan on Reddit.
Dude, of course not.
Yeah.
The charge is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Also, not to exonerate Brendan from anything, but in the Tiger Belly, apparently that Brian Kalin was like, said some truly awful names and.
Oh really? What did he say? Did they say?
They didn't give specifics, but it some ill terms about Kalila, and he was just going off. And Bobby, when they were talking about it, like, you know, Brian says he apologized. Bobby just like, it almost seemed like he was done with him.
Brian or Bobby?
Bobby was done with Brian Kalin.
Well, of course, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole thing is so ridiculous on those guys' sides. You getting any progress there, Dan? How's it looking?
Yeah, I just got signed up, and it has this thing, database search engine.
Can you pull it up?
Username? Yeah, hold on.
All right, so here's Skid Search.
H3 out is your Reddit name, right?
So let's see if we can get some intel on this.
I mean, don't show this. I don't know. You show my IP and shit. That's if like stuff is leaked.
You think that we can get your IP? Well, that would be interesting.
No. So what they do is like they take a bunch of databases that's been leaked and they put it in a place where people can search for it.
I see.
Well, tell me if there's an alarming.
Well, nothing came up when I searched it.
I mean,
so H3 out, nothing came up?
Nothing came up.
All right, so show it.
Well, it doesn't even. There's nothing. There's literally nothing.
This is I don't know. This is just a random chatter who said this. I don't think it's a.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, I just wanted to follow it up, but there you go. We couldn't get the email from Skid Search. There you have it.
Yeah, it's a data scrubber. Someone said in the chat.
So I don't know. There it is. By the way, you guys might notice, God, I've got this tick that's killing me. My throat is like torn up. Some of you guys, I saw some people complaining about it. This sound here. Listen quietly. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been doing all day. It's a tick, clearing my throat. My throat is like so torn up. I don't know where it came from, but it's like really bad. It's like one of the worst ones I've had in a while. My throat is in so much pain. And I can't stop doing it. And it's really annoying to listen to, which makes it even worse for the podcast. You know, I didn't even realize that you could hear it until once I started listening. And I was like, oh my God, you can hear. That's really annoying. And I was able to stop doing it for a while. But sometimes just knowing that people can hear it almost makes it worse, right? Because I like desperately don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And now it's just really bad, man. So sorry to people who find that sound annoying, and sorry to the people who I just brought attention to that sound
They won't
as
be
well.
able to unhear it now.
But God, I'm trying not to do it, and I need to stop doing it because my throat is so damaged. Okay. There you have
For those of you guys
it.
who found the vlog to be offensive, I'm sorry you did. For those of you who didn't find it to be offensive, I'm sorry they did.
Such a great apology. I love that. That's one of the best, man.
All timer.
All right, so now up next we got this Fresh and Fit Colin, which is sounding really good.
Yeah. Let me get her on the
Man,
line.
it is Wednesday,
Shout out to our
No, actually today is Wednesday, so very good. We should play that at the top of our Wednesday shows, Zach.
Oh yeah, I'm incorporated it now and do the off the rails.
Oh, I didn't notice. Was
Yeah.
that in today's
Oh,
show?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
excellent,
yeah.
excellent. Oh, actually, before we start, we found a really staggering discovery about Fit. You want to tell this story, Ian? Because it's pretty good.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter trending today, people were talking about Meg the Stallion and Tory Lanez, and it was mainly people saying that Meg is a liar, and I don't know. People are making a lot of assumptions in that regard, but I was following to see why people were saying it this time, because they keep having new things, and then I saw someone go, well, I saw proof in a video, and it was really legitimate because the video was by a guy who is an ex-federal agent, and he knows about this sort of stuff. And they named a channel, and I went to go look the channel up, and it was Fit.
Mind blowing. He has this YouTube channel called Fit It. And so, what is he even on about, by the way? How do you lie about being shot? Didn't he get arrested? Like, isn't this was proven by the police? I mean, how do you lie about that?
There's like an ongoing case regarding it, and a lot of people are saying they're both saying that each other is lying. So I don't know. It's ongoing. Right now.
Well, what's extra disturbing about the fact that Fit is an ex-federal agent, get this. He used to work in the human trafficking department.
So he claims. Well, I mean, I think it is a legitimate claim because I found somebody had posted some, because other people were questioning whether or not he was legitimately a federal agent, and found some, public filings of affidavits that he had signed on to and stuff, and he even described himself as working in the human trafficking department. Or
One, I'd like
whatever.
to know why he left. What kind of?
He's pretty young to retire, isn't he? A little young.
He in the human trafficking division, sometimes cops get, they get fired for stealing drugs from evidence. Yeah, he actually got arrested for stealing the evidence, aka a human being.
Oh no.
He mentions it if you this timestamp, if you play it, it kind of has a little intro.
I'm special agent with home. This is
This is from
one of his documents.
Yes,
So
allegedly.
he worked for the Homeland Security Investigation and have been employed since 2013. I'm currently signed with the Human Smuggling Group in Miami, where I'm responsible for conducting investigations regarding violations of federal law, particularly those laws found in whatever those codes are.
So on top of being
related to human smuggling.
Yeah. On top of being a red pill guru podcaster, he's also a cop. So cool guy.
I'm deep undercover.
By the way, this is the guy who has Cobra, the human trafficker, on his podcast and talks about what a great guy he is. This guy openly talks about his revenue stream being generated from human trafficking. And then Fit, the federal agent in human trafficking, is celebrating him on his show. Is this really the people that are in our law enforcement?
Yes.
This is a man who's supposed to be advocating for women in a human trafficking division? That's scary, dude.
A little bit.
That's scary. And now he's trying to, now he's trying to monetize it. I'd love to know why he left that job. Holy shit.
Maybe he talks about it in one of his videos. I mean, we literally found this 10 minutes before we went live today.
Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Mind-blowing
like
discovery.
What the fuck are we looking at moment?
I did see a clip, and I can try to find it, where he says that they didn't like his YouTube channel, so that's why he resigned. If you would like.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I can try to find that again real quick if you know.
What the fridge?
Yeah. Hold on, let me find that.
So they're like, wait, dude, you can't be friends with the human traffickers and then work on the division. You see the conflict of interest?
There's the clip. Go look for the clip.
Maybe that's why he left. I don't know. That definitely raised some red flags.
So anyway, that's just like a little good background there. But who we have calling in today is this really interesting woman who was one of these guests on the panels. She appeared on the January 22nd episode called "Can a Man or Woman Have a Side Piece?" Great discussion. She was 19 at the time. She was invited onto the podcast, and she didn't know who they were. At the time she was on the podcast, she was 19. Fit was 35, and Fresh was 28. Her friend had been seeing Fresh, and our guest flew down to Miami to visit her friend. Walter invited them. Walter's Fresh. Walter invited them on the podcast and told her.
Fresh, right? Yes. I got them confused. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Fresh employees encouraged all the girls to drink before and during the podcast. That's interesting. She was 19. Upon arriving in the studio, our guest had to sign. She signed a media release and was briefed on certain things. Don't interrupt Myron. They tell them that before they go on. What the fridge?
Well, weird.
Wait for your turn to speak. No shoes in the studio? What has he got, little cameras down there to get little spy footage of their feet? And don't look at your chat or camera during the show. I think that's interesting, but don't interrupt Myron is pretty pathetic. And wait for your turn to speak.
Well, we've seen examples when we've reacted to their content before that when he
left.
Feels like he's being interrupted, he gets very tricky.
He left. The one that went viral was that girl.
Right.
The dude well, anyway, let's talk to her because she has a lot of interesting.
All right. I emailed her a
insights.
moment ago with the link and said hop on. So just waiting for her to jump on the call.
Oh, she's not ready.
Should be here any second now, but yeah, don't have her yet.
Is she in the lobby?
No.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, record scratch moment. Well, apparently, let's see what's on his Fed.
Yeah, let's explore it a little
bit. Man, I love that his YouTube channel got him fired. Fed it.
Oh, she is in the lobby.
Let's sort by most popular.
So whenever
most
you're ready.
popular upload: why King Von would spend life in prison alive. be honest, I don't know any of these people he's talking about. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, love your insight. I'm sure you have a really good insight on that one. He's the only guy being like, Jeffrey Epstein was 100% innocent.
Oh, no.
And I know it because I'm a federal agent. That man did absolutely nothing wrong, and I've been to his island many times, and I never saw anything out of sorts there.
So she is in the lobby if you'd like me to.
All right, let's do it.
All right, 1 second.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Very good. Thanks for calling.
Yes, of course. I've been a big fan for a while, so it was convenient that I went on Fresh and Fit. So,
Thank you so much. So basically, this was January, the beginning of the year. Oh, I can hear myself. Am I on speaker or something? You're coming in real nice and crispy.
hold on. I have my earpods with me. I could put my earpods in.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, so let me know when you're all situated there.
Can you guys hear me better now?
You sound great. Yeah, I think the echo's gone. So you appeared at the beginning of the year. Now, how did you end up on the show?
So basically what had happened was I had, she's my best friend, one of my best friends. She lived out where I live in right now. I live in New Jersey. So she moved out to Miami around like November, September of last year. And when she moved out to Miami, she was like, she had her own apartment. So she was looking for something to financially like support her. So she went on this site where it was like a dating type of site. And, you know, it was for financially, you know,
Sugar
like
daddy.
relationships. Yeah.
All right.
And so she met Fresh on that site.
Dude, that's
And
awesome.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they previously had gotten exposed for that. Like, I think a year ago, how they had like a whole dating show, but they were found on this app. So it was kind of contradicting, but she had hung out with him a few times, but it was mostly like they were more friends than anything. So she got pretty close with him, and she ended up flying me out to Miami to visit her for about like a few days. And that's when I had met Fresh myself. So I'm not going to lie, like, he is a very nice person. in
Fresh
person.
seems very
So-
nice. I mean, he
Yeah.
just, you know, he's just kind of there, right? I mean, he's not a very sharp guy, and you know, God bless him for that, right?
Yeah, and we also found out that he actually owns the podcast. It's not Myron. Myron's fit, by the way.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
actually, maybe you can shed light on some questions we had, because we noticed that Fresh had a lot more followers, and he seems to be wealthy. And I was wondering,
Yes,
how did he get, what's his background?
So basically, what had also, by the way, like I spoke to Sam before I came on, but the reason why I called in was because I saw your videos for a while, and you guys were asking questions that like I knew the answers to, and I was like, I have to call you guys in.
Mhm.
But basically, he's the one that recruits, like him and his team recruit the girls, but it's mostly like Walter that goes to like these events at clubs. So he goes to the clubs, and he's the one that goes out there to like, I guess, like advertise them and stuff. I don't know exactly I don't know, but he's the one that goes out, and Myron just like stays behind at home and doesn't really do anything. So like Walter, yeah.
That's so Fresh is actually the brains behind the operation. He's the secret
Yeah.
mastermind. He's the genius. He's running the operation.
Picking coconuts in Barbados.
I mean, coconuts in
Yeah.
Barbados, man. It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes out, and the craziest part too is that he went out to clubs, and my friend had tagged along with him a few times because he invited her out with him, but he doesn't drink, neither does Myron, but they go out to these clubs to like, I guess, like speak to people, and like they don't drink like a sip of liquor, like they refuse to.
That's so fucked up. Well, you know why? They're trying to find drunk girls to take advantage
Yeah,
of.
of course.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
I
that's
was-
so creepy.
Yeah. But when I had flown out to Miami, my first day there, I slept the whole day, but my second day, me and her had gone out to like a little hotel pool party. And after that, he invited us back to his apartment to have like, just to hang out with him and stuff. Cause I had talked to him over the phone a few times, but when we went to his apartment, we spoke to him. I met his dog and stuff. He was very cool, down to earth. And then my friend had asked like if we could be on the podcast, and he was like, okay, like you guys can come on. So we went on like 2 days later, and then that's when I had my whole experience, like before, during, and after on the podcast.
So
But
what
yeah.
I'm hearing so far is Fresh is the brains. He's actually a sweet guy, which I believe. You know, I think the whole funny thing that you're touching on is how they complain about women being gold diggers, but they're finding women to date on
Exactly.
on sugar daddy websites. It makes no sense.
Yeah. And like the more I get into this stuff, like I kind of had like my own debate with Myron off camera. Like it's just like they're very, I could say Fit is a very insecure man from my experience with him. But but like it's like it's a very hypocritical podcast. I mean, it's already known, but like it's disgusting. I don't know. I just can't stand them.
All right, so tell me about the day, because I know you had some interesting run-ins with Myron, aka Fit. So tell me about the day of the podcast leading up to it. Let's start there.
So the day of the podcast, they have the podcast in like this apartment building. So when we got there, they basically told us the floor to go up to. So when we got up there, you walk in and right away, like they tell you to stay quiet, like stay silent. You can't speak. And they had like a segment going on. Yeah, it was live. So they were telling us to stay quiet. And then that's when they had us fill out like the consent form, like to be on camera. And they told us to take off our shoes. They said that there's no shoes and no vaping, because they said that if you vape, they think the fire alarm's going to go off. And then that's
not true.
After that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after that, they finished the segment, and that's when Walter came over to me and my friend, and then all the girls started coming in. And they had like this, I believe he was the sound tech guy, because he kept telling us to speak into the mic, but he told us the rules. So he came up to us and he told us, listen, like when you go on, you have to speak into the mic. You can't interrupt Myron. They said that you can disagree with him until the sun comes up, as long as you wait for your turn and you let him speak. That's what they said. And they said that, no shoes, of course, and you can't look at yourself in the monitor, like, or the chat. And then there was they also took our phones before we went live. Like they took all of our phones in a basket, so we couldn't use our phones.
This guy really
And
thinks
then-
the dude thinks he's like Dave Chappelle or something. Like, like the way they have that locked down and stuff is pretty incredible for a small time podcast.
Yeah, so they finished the segment, and then that was the time that we all like mingled with the girls to get to know each other and stuff. And then there was this other guy that worked for him. I just know that he's the one that does the streaming before the live to show people like what's going on behind the scenes and stuff. And he's mostly like the advertiser, like on social media. He just controls, I believe that's what he does. But he came up to me and my friend and he offered us alcohol. He said, like, do you guys want to drink? And I was like, no, thank you. Cause like, you know, like I've drank in high school and stuff like that, but I knew I was going on a podcast. So I knew I wanted to be coherent when I was like on live.
So this is before
And-
you go on. You're
Yeah, this is
19
all
years
before.
old, and they're offering you alcohol. That's classy.
Yeah, and then so they offered me a White Claw, so I was like, no, thank you. And they were like, come on. So I just took the White Claw and I opened it and pretended like, you know, like, oh yeah, I have a White Claw.
Pressured you, in
And-
fact, to take an alcoholic beverage. We love that.
Yeah, and then after that, the one guy, he came out with like a tequila bottle. I don't know where he got this bottle from, but he was like, oh, who wants to take a shot with me? And the two other girls were like, no, thank you. And then he looked over at me and my friend, and he was like, come on, guys, come on, like, come on, take a shot with me. Don't make me do this by myself. And so my friend was like, you know what, whatever, I'll just do it. So he could stop asking, basically. And she took the shot with him. And then from there on, like, they just did all the advertising and like taking pictures of us for the thumbnail. And Myron came out, and actually, like, he's pretty tall. I told Sam this, like, when I was like telling her the notes and stuff. He's a very tall person in person. But he came out, and I was like, not expecting him to look the way he did. And Walter came up to me and he said to me, do you want to go on a double date with me and Myron? And I said, with who? And he said, your friend. So they wanted to go on a double date with my friend, me, and Fresh and Fit. And they said that they wanted to vlog it. And then I obviously denied. Yeah,
Break
they were like, we're
Invasion
gonna vlog.
vibes. Remember he used to do that? So again,
Yeah,
you're
and-
19, he's 35, and
Mhm.
he's trying to take you out on a date.
So yeah, Walter was the one that approached me on it. Mind you, I didn't say a word to Myron. So I never like knew who, like, I didn't know him in person. I knew him from like social media, but like he never spoke to me the whole time until we got on the podcast. So Walter came up to me like with this proposition of, we're going to go on a vlog and ooh, like it's going to be a big deal. And I simply was like, no, like I'll pass on it, simply because I don't want to be associated with them, like,
Yeah.
at all. Like,
Smart.
so I was like, yeah, I'll think about it. And then after that, Myron came over and he said, can you guys believe Ethan Klein just did a video about us? Da, 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 da. And then that's when I was smiling because I was like, I'm a fan. So I was just thinking,
You're like, I'm gonna end up on his show talking about this.
Yeah.
What? By the way, was he excited or was he like pissed about it?
No. Well, he was like laughing, but the thing with him is like, I don't have my PhD or anything, but I think he's very easy to read, that he laughs over his insecurities. Like, it's so obvious how like, oh yeah, ha, 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 I'm not mad about this, but he clearly is.
Right,
And,
I see.
he like tries to make it, he does it several times when women debate him, he just laughs over it, but he makes himself look 10 times more stupid. But he did it like that. He was like, oh my God, can you believe Ethan? What a guy. He's talking about me, blah, 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 blah. And I was smiling like on the couch and I was next to Walter, and I look over at Walter and I said, so you guys going to go on the podcast? And he was like, we're going to think about it. And then that's when I said to Walter, and I said to Walter, well, I actually watched the H3 podcast. So, and he was like, yeah, that guy. Yeah, I don't know. They were just very like, they just switched the subject right away. So,
by the way, I just want to note how creepy
Mhm.
it is that they're trying to get you group of girls alcoholed up when the two of them don't drink. I mean, that is so messed up. Not just from like, first of all, they're trying to make you guys look dumb on the show and them look smart.
Exactly.
And then he's also trying to take you out on a date. I mean, the whole thing is just weird and inappropriate.
And vlog it, I guess. I don't even know why.
And what?
And vlog it, I guess.
Oh, yeah, and vlog it. Because they got to prove that we're fucking, yo, we get chicks, bro.
Make sure you guys subscribe.
Yeah.
But so after that, like they started talking about you in the H3 podcast. They were like, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it today. So they added it to their segment at the end of the show. And that's when I went on the show. They started, and like the whole time I felt like I was sweating because like the monitor is huge, like right next to you. So like I'm trying not to look into this camera. And they start the show. It was very painful to sit through the whole thing because like I knew the whole reason why I wanted to be on the show was because I didn't know who they were until the day before when I did my research, and I was like, I would love to go on this podcast and like make them look stupid in some type of way. And so I went on the podcast, and then they did like these questions like, is it okay for a guy to have a side girl? And I was like, no. And then they said the same thing for a girl, like, can a girl have a side guy? And I said, no, like, I think it's equal when you're in a relationship. Like, there's respect.
Fascinating conversation, by the way.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it
great
okay
discussion.
to cheat on your partner? Go ahead, yes or no.
No, it was a great discussion, like the title. But
Yeah, right.
So they said something at the beginning where like they call it a plant, where they know that I think they picked up on it. Now some girls go on the show to like pretend that they're interested to like debate them. So over some time, I think Myron picked me out of the crowd, and he was like, he made a joke about The Sims. He said that, I think you play The Sims because you want to make it like an all girl world, like basically calling me a feminist. And
The worst insult, of course, to levy against a woman.
Yeah. And I just laughed, and I was like, yeah, okay. And then when I had said the whole thing about a girl having a side guy and a guy having a side girl, I said, I think that both a man and a woman should be equal in a relationship where you guys need to respect each other. And he basically said, so you think men and women are the same? And I said, no, I don't think men and women are the same.
Dude, the dude is like, he has one trick. He literally just tries to drive every conversation to how men and women are fundamentally different. And anyone that tells you that's crazy, like, I see where he's trying to lead the conversation in a way where he's comfortable talking about it.
And he was like, I'm going to take a note of that. We're going to come back to this discussion. And I was like, I don't think men and women are the same, but when it comes to a relationship, it's like you're basically one person at the end of the day. So they're the same. And he was like, I disagree. And the whole, like, after that, like the rest of the podcast, like he would find any time that he could to like sound bite me or like play the soundboard or like do something. And then after that, like I was like over it by the end of the show. But at the end of the podcast, they were reading the super chat, and of course all of his fans were coming at me the whole time, and they were saying like, oh, she doesn't like biological reality, meaning like, like I don't like the fact that men can cheat and women can't.
Yeah, that's a biological reality. Apparently, in the Fresh and Fit universe, it's just understood by the men. Of course, the women they still haven't got that memo. We're working on that, boys. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I basically just like that's my time. Like I took it as my time to shine because it was like final thoughts, and they were like, "Oh, but do you have a rebuttal against that?" And I basically said, It's not that I don't like this biological reality. It's the fact that I don't like that your podcast sits here and likes to normalize this thing." And he was like, "Oh, you think we normalize these things?" And I said, "Yeah, I think you like to sit here and say that men can cheat and women need to get over it." And he went quiet and he said, "Well, I think women can cheat." And I said, "At the end of the day, no one should be sitting here talking about cheating and how it's okay and how I have to deal with it if a man has a Rolls Royce or this and that. Because at the end of the day, no one gives a crap about that. Like, I don't care what you have. All I care about is respect." And then and I also had said to him too, like, why do you want to feed into this stereotype that women want money, but you sit here like and feed into it? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But
Well, the
I guess,
double standard to me that's always funny is like they want a young, beautiful, perfect-bodied woman, right? That's all they care about. They want them dumb and young. And so if a woman wants you for your money, what's the fucking difference between the two?
yeah, no, it's. But he said something along that line during the podcast where, well, those are my standards, and like he said that he basically says the same thing that he did for the Australian people, where he said, "Open on my end, closed on yours." Like that's his whole mindset, and it's just embarrassing. But it was just funny to see like my experience with him afterwards, which was after the show ended, they gave us a ride home. So we had gotten into the car. And they closed off the podcast talking about you. They said, "Oh, well, this guy just challenged us." And also, by the way, they subscribe to you. They're subscribed to the H3 podcast.
Of course they are. And by the way, that invite is still open, which they're too cowardly to accept. It's pathetic at this point.
Well, after they said like, "Oh yeah, we're going to take on the challenge," when they said it on live, we had gotten into the car afterwards, and it was me, my friend, Fresh and Fit, and then another girl from the show. And as we were driving back to my friend's apartment, they started talking. I basically brought it up and I was like, "So you guys are going to debate Ethan?" And they said, "Nah, we're not going to do it. Like, he's just going to make fun of us the whole time." And I was like, I don't think he would do that. But
Me?
like,
I would never do that.
Yeah. And
No, but I actually
was like,
I am genuinely interested in having discussing these issues with them. Not that I think it's like I don't think you can really get anywhere with them. But there you go. You see, their whole plan from the beginning was to dodge us.
Yeah, they were basically saying all of that, and then we got back to the apartment, and I left my wallet, and I guess it was a gift from God, but I left my wallet in Myron's car because he was the one driving, and my friend's keys were in my wallet, so we had to get the wallet back because we couldn't get back into the apartment. Mind you, it's like 5 a.m. in Miami. And we start calling Walter. He's not answering. It's like a whole game of cat and mouse. And Myron gets the wallet. And Walter was like, "Oh, he wants your friend's number if he's going to bring back the wallet," meaning me. So I was like, sure. Like, I need my wallet. Like, I'm not going to text this guy anyways. So he gets my number and he brings back the wallet. And I had basically texted him saying, like, "Don't steal my wallet," like, before he put it back. And then he started talking about how I look like Tim Pool. And I was like, what?
Sorry? Was he? Is that his way of coming on to you?
I guess. I thought, I don't know. It was just, he sent me a
I tell
picture
that
of
to
Tim
Hila
Pool and said-
sometimes when I want to be really nice when she looks really good. Baby, you look like Tim
Yeah.
Pool.
He's got such game.
Can I see a picture of you, or do you not want me to draw attention to it?
I mean, if I could turn on the camera. I just don't want to show my face on the stream.
Well, I want to rate you on a scale of Tim Pool
I think I'm pretty Tim Pool.
to regular.
You know what the problem is though? It's
I
definitely
think
not me.
I think I sent a few pictures to Sam.
All right, let's pull it up. So go continue on with his attempting at courting you while I pull up this. Yeah.
So so he said I look like Tim Pool, and then I guess that was his way of flirting. I don't know. And then he tried to maintain a conversation with me like through text, and I was like not answering him because I had gotten my wallet back. And I only had about like 3 more days I had left in my trip, and me and my friend were saying like, it would be fun to sit here and like make him look dumb. Like he sits here and he thinks that he can get all these women, but then a 19-year-old like doesn't rejects him. So basically he kept like texting me every day. Like when I wouldn't respond, he would just say hello, like called me. I never answered. And then eventually I was like,
a little desperate.
And I was like, you know, if I'm gonna hang out with him, like I'm okay to hang out with him to like, cause you know, like you can't interrupt him on the podcast, but I can interrupt you at dinner. So I basically said, you know what, yeah, if we're gonna hang out, I want to eat dinner or go to lunch. Simple. And he said, well, you can come to my place and see if you can handle me. And
Wow.
I was like, no, he said, if you can handle this. And I said,
Wait, hold
"Hey."
on. I have a picture of you. Hold on. I don't know. I hate to break it to you, but
Yeah, I'm pretty simple.
that is a spitting image of. I don't know if you can see it. It is literally a picture of Tim Pool. I'm not making fun of the way you look.
No,
I still
I'm
haven't
trying
seen it.
to. I was supposed to stay anonymous. Why'd you guys show a picture of me?
Yeah, sorry. Well, if you want to be anonymous, we don't have to pull it up. No big deal.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's just because like I'd rather not like get wrapped into their BS because you know you can't if you take one of their brooms and beat them up with it, you know it's a big deal. But I don't know if you remember him saying that if you go to his broom shop.
What?
Oh yeah, something about beating up each other with a broom or some shit.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
I think the broom is interesting. I think he's tapping into some trauma. Did you
Yeah,
find
no,
a picture,
but-
Sam?
But yeah, so basically he throughout the.
By the way,
throughout
sorry,
the
I gotta cut you off.
Yeah, it's okay.
This person just said she's definitely trolling y'all. I should have said this at the top. We've confirmed that she's been on the show. She was there. This is all. This is a real person who's been on the show. We confirmed it. So I should have said that at the top. But all right, let me see. I got a picture. Oh my God, dude! What the hell? Should I show it or no? Oh, don't show it.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to show it.
No.
Oh, don't show it.
You could describe it. I mean,
All right, she's wearing a beanie. She appears to be bald.
yeah, it's me.
No, she's a young, beautiful. She's a young, beautiful girl that looks nothing like Tim Pool.
I don't see any resemblance whatsoever. So.
But that's
really
an interesting.
fucking
That's an
weird thing to
interesting pickup
say.
line.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure it's a conversation starter. There you
Yeah,
go.
he that's how he started it all. But from there, he just basically just kept texting me like every day, like hey, like and like he would ask to hang out, but I would make up an excuse, like, oh no, sorry, I have to do something today. Sorry, I'm hanging out with my friend.
That's awesome.
And I basically I would hint at it like several times, not hint at it, but I would say like if we're gonna go out, can Izzy and Walter, so can my friend and Walter come? And he was like, oh well, you can't leave your friend alone. And I was like, not really, because it was basically I never wanted to be alone with him at all. I
Yeah,
did not want to be alone with him. And so the days go by and it's my last day in Miami, and I thought it was going to be my last day, but I had got stuck there because of a snowstorm back at home. So I thought it was my last day, and me and my friend had gone out to the club that was around her area. And when we went in there, we were doing our own thing, and Walter had showed up, and he came up to us, like we went to his table, he was talking to us, and he comes straight up to me and he says, well, Myron wants you. And I said, a child? Like, because I know I'm not a minor.
I mean, you're 19, and
I'm a freshly out of being a minor.
yeah, I mean, you practically just finished high school at that point, right?
Yeah, I had probably just finished my first year of college, but
And so, was it weird for you for this 35-year-old man to be so persistently pursuing you?
Yeah, it was very. What I describe it as, like when I like on the podcast, I was sick to my stomach just being on the podcast itself, but like just being in his presence, like later in the night, I felt very sick because it was just weird,
So I find it odd too that his buddy, these guys they're like kindergartens. Like he's sending his buddy to be like, hey, you want to go on a double date? Or yo, my buddy really likes you. It's like, dude, this guy talks about alpha maleness. He's sending love notes through his buddy, which is cute,
Yeah.
if it's age appropriate.
I think they said that there's a rule that for a guy to date someone, it's half your age plus 7 or something, like 12, and I am pretty sure I'm way below that. even if that
Wait,
was a rule. But
what's the rule? I haven't heard
It's
that.
I think
half your
it's-
age plus 7 is the one that I've heard many times, and I don't think 19 would be acceptable under that
Yeah.
rule to a 30.
Wait, that's interesting. So wait, I'm 36. So I go times 2 plus 7?
No, divided by 2 plus 7.
it would be 25. A girl would have to be
25? That
25.
seems young for me. 25?
I mean, this is not an actual rule.
This isn't like a
something
law
that
or
people
anything.
say. Yeah. As kind of just like a guideline. But yeah, I mean, if he's 35.
So wait, if you're 60, wait, I'm
he would
interested
not
by this
qualify.
rule. So it's minus 2.
No, divided by 2.
Yeah, plus 7. 37 if you're 60. See, that seems fine to me. I mean, obviously a big gap. Okay.
But yeah, if it was an actual rule, yeah, he would have failed that one.
Yeah.
But it's pretty rough. But he, yeah, I basically said to Walter, like, a child, like, I'm young. And I said, what is it so attractive about me that he wants me this bad? That it's been like 3 days that he can't get out of my cell phone. And also he talks about being this famous #1 men's podcast, but you're stuck on a 19-year-old.
#1 men's podcast. What does that even mean?
Like,
#1 human trafficking podcast in the world. It's not, the competition isn't tight.
yeah, no, it's, but when I had asked him, like, what is it about me that he's so attracted to? He said, you're his type. Again, I said a child. And he said, no, he said, no, you're just his type. And I said, can you elaborate? But he wouldn't elaborate. So I said to him, I said, I disagree on everything that he says. I'm pretty sure I look pretty young, and I don't know what it is like about whatever. So we get to the point of Walter just keeps saying that Myron wants me. And I was like, okay, then I'll get back to him later in the night. And I was trying to avoid him as much as possible. And then the night goes on, and I have like a drink or two with my friend, and I'm like ready to eat food with everybody. So we tell Walter, can we go get food? And he's like, yeah, sure. Like, let's get in the car. So we get in the car. My friend is in the front seat. I'm in the back seat. Walter's in the front. And they're driving. And Myron just kept saying, like, oh, do you want to go get something to eat? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, let's go with my friend and Walter. And he was like, yeah, sure. I also tried getting Myron out to the club. So again, like, I didn't want to be alone with him. And he refused to go to the club because he said club's for losers, but it's great for girls. I don't know what he meant by that. But so Walter, my friend was like, oh yeah, that's great. Like, let's get food with each other. And Walter looked over and like signaled her, like, no, like, we're not doing that. So eventually, like, we pull up in front of the podcast apartment, and Myron's coming out of the building, and I get out of the car, and Walter leaves with my friend and took her to like another club. So I'm with Myron by myself. So we get into his car, and he drives us to like this like place, this spot. I don't know why it was open at 5 a.m., but we sat down, we ate food. And mind you, from the minute I saw him when I got out of the car to the minute that I left with him, I was debating him the whole time. And not even debating, just telling him how much I hate his views and like him himself. And fun fact, he told me that he's never been in a relationship. So I had asked him, so what gives you the right to sit there and have a podcast about dating advice?
Wait. He's never been in a relationship?
That's what he claimed. He said that, yeah, he's had a few girls here and there. I think he mentioned it on the episode that I was on too. But he said that he's never been in a relationship before.
So you're telling me these toxic red pill this theory of men can cheat, women can't, has not worked out for him really at all, has it? Which is so unexpected.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you can see my screen, but this is what you could have been like if you would have only accepted Fit into your life. You know, you guys could have been a beautiful couple like these two here. Think you're really missing out on something special.
So frustrating.
Yeah, it was just.
So they got you alone with him.
Yeah, so basically my friend was alone with Fresh and I was alone with Fit. Perfect.
Jesus.
It was a perfect night. And we get to like this restaurant, and I basically ask him, like, what are your political views? I'm asking about all of his views. Because I'm thinking, like, if Walter's this nice off camera, maybe Myron's the same way. Nope, I was wrong. In fact, he's worse. But so yeah, whatever. The whole time I'm just like asking him his views. I'm debating him. He said something about, like, the thing too that his habit is that he spits out vocab vomit and he thinks that he sounds smart. but it's like I'm confused. Like speak like we're off camera. You can speak English now, not red pill beta. Like no, and he just doesn't stop. So like I'm just like whatever. So that's the whole conversation throughout the dinner, and then we're driving back, and mind you, I had said like, oh, we're gonna go meet my Walter and my friend now, right? And he said, yeah. I'm talking to him. I'm facing him in the driver's seat. I'm still going. I'm passionate and heated, telling him my views and stuff. And we end up back at the podcast studio. So I'm like, like I'm ready to go home, and we get back up into the podcast studio and we go inside, and he's like, oh, I'm just picking up something. I just had to grab something from the studio. And again, it's like 4 or 5 a.m. in Miami, and like no one's in the studio, but the lights are all on. They have everything set up, and I already knew the way of the apartment. So I'm sitting in the kitchen area of the podcast studio, and he comes over to me and he says, of course you would wear your shoes, because I forgot to take off my shoes.
What?
And yeah. And he was like, of course you would wear your shoes. And then I had like this little vape that my friend had, and I think I hit it once, and he goes, oh, and of course you would do that in here too. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like I started laughing because I thought he was joking, but he seemed very upset. So I was like, okay. So he said, oh, you can just go to the balcony with your shoes and everything. And I was like, okay. I'm walking out to the balcony, and there's like a door that I hadn't seen open before. Like basically it's an apartment that they made into a studio. So that was the bedroom. So I'm walking like towards the bedroom into the balcony, like towards the balcony, and he's standing in the door frame, and he just grabs my face and kisses me.
Wow. There you go. He was reading the room, good at reading the signals.
Yeah. And
Awesome.
kisses me. I'm like, no thank, like, I'm like, no thanks. Mind you, this man is like 6'7".
Did he
He's
lead?
already
Did he lead with tongue or no?
I don't even like thinking about it. I just
Right.
know
I'm
that he
sorry.
just
I
kissed
should.
me. No,
Right.
it's okay.
Right. Let's not relive that moment.
But he had kissed me, and then I just was like, no thanks, like, whatever. And I was also by myself with him, and I had like a bad experience from a past relationship. So also he's very like aggressive online. So I didn't know what he was capable of if I denied it. So I just pushed him off, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to go to the balcony. And he goes, you need mouthwash.
Ew, what? Oh my
he was
God,
like,
bro.
you need mouthwash. I'm pretty sure, I think I sent some text over to Sam, because I was
got the
texting my
text here.
friend. I was texting my friend the whole time, and you see me say like, he just told me to get mouthwash or something.
Here, let me pull up this text. Again, guys, we have receipts. This is fully vetted. Bro, Mayan just grabbed me to make out, and he goes, get your Listerine. You taste like alcohol. No, he obviously knows you came from the club. He's disgusting. Wait till I get home. Is Walter driving you? Yes, I'm still at the club, though. Ask Walter if he can pick me up from the studio to drive us both home. I'm about to walk. Answer now. She's all worried about you. Bro.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Please let me know. Are you okay? I'm good, bro. He's disgusting.
Before you continue.
Oh, you want me to stop?
It's good. Yeah. You can continue after like I finish, because like it's just like the timeline order, because it's going to be like a big. I'm leading up with the suspense, But
Go ahead, yeah.
I come back from the balcony, because I again, like I went to the balcony and tried to stay as much as I could out there, so he could just like be like, okay, like let me bring her home now, like get tired of me, basically. So I come back in the room, and then I go to the bathroom, like in the kitchen. He's like, that's not where the mouthwash is. So I was like, oh, okay, where's the mouthwash? And he points to like the bedroom bathroom.
Are you a little scared at this moment?
I was very uncomfortable. I was very I didn't know, again, like a lot of people, I didn't want to speak out about this either, because again, like there's alcohol involved, like a lot of women try to speak out about stuff like this, and you usually get the whole, like, you asked for it if you didn't do this or that, the third. But like when I was in that moment, like it was like a fight or flight or like freeze. So I basically froze. Like I didn't know what to do, but I was just like keeping in touch with my friend. Like, hey, like, what are you guys doing? Like, can we just go home? But
yeah, I mean,
he was like trying to keep me there.
At this moment, it does sound a little scary that you're in this studio with this massive dude. He's just come on to you. He tried to kiss you. You rejected him. And now he's kind of ordering you around to mouthwash, because at that point, it's like, well, why am I mouthwashing? Are you going to try to make out with me more?
Yeah, and I didn't really see the point in doing the mouthwash of like, I don't know. So I just go into this bathroom that he led me to. Like, he didn't lead me to, he just pointed to it. And also, I always forget this part whenever I tell this story, but like a little bit beforehand, I had opened the fridge before like he kissed me and stuff. I had opened the fridge, and I saw like he had White Claws, like, because they have like alcohol in the fridge and stuff. And they had a White Claw in the fridge, and I was like, oh, White Claw. I was like, oh, can I have one, like, as a joke? And he was like, yeah, you can have one, but just don't tell anybody.
Well, you broke that promise.
Yeah, sorry, Myron. But so fast forward, I'm in this bathroom. I'm standing in the bathroom, like trying to kill time again, like I did on the balcony. When I come out, he's like laying on this bed.
So wait,
And-
you were in the bathroom for a long time, just trying to kill time?
Yeah. I was just like, cause hopefully, like I was hoping like time would go by and he would get tired and say like, oh, you have to go. You know, like.
So
and
you were
also,
just
like,
in
I'm
the
texting
bathroom
my-
for a long time? You probably thought you were shitting or something.
Yeah, I was dropping a grumpy, but.
Oh yeah.
And I come back out and I was wearing like a fresh. Sorry guys, excuse me, but I was wearing a fresh and fit hoodie, and because they have like a room full of merch, but I asked them where does it go, they say nowhere, so they all just collectively wear fresh and fit like all day long, but whatever. So I'm like standing up next to this bed and I'm texting my friend like because we're just keeping in touch with each other back and forth, like what's going on, and she wanted to go home, I wanted to go home, but the moral of the story, it's the guys were texting and the girls were texting. So like I kept telling Myron like I want to go home, like Izzy's waiting for me, like can we go? And Walter said to my friend at the club, he said, why are you texting her, why are you texting your friend to go home? Like it was basically like Myron was telling Walter like, why is her friend telling her to go home? Like it was just a whole ping
What
pong
on
thing
earth,
going
dude?
on.
You're telling him you want to leave. Like, what the fuck? Is it in some remote area where you kind of feel like stuck there without assistance? Like, where are you?
It was like Miami's very city like, so like it wasn't like I was alone, but like I don't know, I just didn't know my way around anywhere, so I was just like I didn't know what I was doing, and
Right,
also like
it's
I
not
didn't
your
have
city.
the keys. Yeah, I didn't have the keys to my friend's apartment, so I didn't feel like going, like taking an Uber there and just waiting.
Right.
So that's when I had asked her, like, oh, can you have him drive to here to pick me up? And he was refusing, and it was just a whole thing. And then so at this point, like I'm standing next to this bed, and then I'm like trying to like, you know, again, like give him cues, like I want to leave, I don't want to be here. And he's like, oh, you can sit on the bed. So I sit on the bed and I'm sitting at the edge of the bed, you know, like the memes, how they say how girls are. And I'm sitting at this edge of the bed. He's like, oh, you know, you can come up a little bit more. So now I come up, but I leave a nice gap between the both of us where it's like very obvious, like I don't like you, that I'm leaving a gap between us. And I'm on my phone. He's on his phone. And I remember, again, I was speaking about my views. Once again, he just jumps on top of me and starts making out with me.
Wow.
Like trying to kiss me and stuff. And so I'm like, I have my hands like on him where it's like I don't want him like laying on me like intimately, so I'm just holding my hands up and I'm like no. Like this was about like max a minute long, and I was wearing like this shirt and it's like a very loose shirt, whatever, and he basically lifts up the shirt and made a comment, and then I was like, I'm done, I'm over this, like. And
Wait,
I
he
said
lifted
to him
up your shirt and kind of looked at underneath it and commented?
Yeah, my chest, because I have
Dude.
piercings.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you said what?
No, I said I have piercings, so he made a comment on it.
Oh, okay.
And it was very creepy. It was
So
very weird.
I don't want to. This is bad. This is very bad. This is a very
Yeah.
disturbing story, actually.
Yeah, it's interesting, but at that point,
I think
like,
he may
yeah,
have assaulted you. I mean, at this point,
I mean, I don't want to say that, but like, again, like, it was my
he
experience.
also implicationed you a little bit too. The way they split you guys up, and I think you got implicationed. I think you got dentist systemed. If you know what that is.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's always something.
It's okay.
So
but yeah, no. So at
what's
that
going
point,
through what's going through your mind as it's lunging on you now?
It was very quick. So I was just like, no, like right away in my head, I was like, no, I don't want to have like sex with this person. Like I don't. So I like, as soon as he like makes that comment, I push him off me and I say, I verbalized to him, I said, I don't want to have sex with you. Did you think I came here to have sex with you? And he got very mad. Like he just got mad. Like he just like, he did like a little toddler thing where he was huffing and puffing, went and goes on his phone. And he just like went silent. And I was like, okay, like and I changed back into the outfit that I had in the bathroom. And I came out, I give him the merch back and I say, okay, can you bring me home now? And cause my friend was also like drunk at the club with Walter. And she was texting me saying like, I'm going to walk home cause he's not bringing me home. and it was just like a whole big
True
thing going
gentlemen.
on.
Neither. Both of them are refusing to give you guys rides home.
Yeah, so I had asked Myron. I said, "Can you drive me to my friend's apartment?" And he said, "No, I parked my car already."
Awesome.
So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna order my Uber now." And he was like, "Okay," like just acting like a complete toddler. Like in my entire I felt like I was looking in the face of a 15-year-old, like a 15-year-old boy that I didn't give him a kiss or whatever. But at that point excuse me, I feel like I got the burp, but I order my own Uber and I'm walking out and I'm like, "Oh, my Uber's coming. Like, can you walk me downstairs?" Because I didn't know how to work this building. So he walks me to the elevator, pushes the button and walks away, like with no comment. He just pushes the button and walks back into the studio. And I get into my Uber. And at that point, I think that's when it kicked in. I started crying because I was like, I don't know what just happened, but I feel uncomfortable. And I that's where you could read the rest of the messages with my friend because I mentioned everything in there.
You started crying? I don't blame you. That whole thing is really traumatic. And I'll tell you what, I actually didn't know how crazy this story gets at the end. I'm sorry you went through that.
Yeah, it's all right. I just want to bring it more awareness to this type of stuff.
The thing that's really crazy is if you're hanging out with somebody, you don't always have to give someone a ride home. But what's messed up is they intentionally split you guys up. And then he took you all the way out to the studio and then basically stranded you there. He's like, "Well, if you want to leave, you got to fucking pay for your own ride." I mean, what the fuck, dude? But anyway, it's a good thing he didn't give you a ride home because who knows what else he would have tried on you. Okay, so let me read this. He's disgusting. Wait till I get home. Is Walter driving you home? Yes, I'm still at the club, though. Ask Walter if he can pick me up from the studio to drive us both home. I'm about to walk out. Answer, bro. Please let me know if you're okay. I'm okay. Dude, he's disgusting. I'm making him drive me home right now. Are you going home? Yes, I'm going home soon. Okay, I'm going to make him drive me home right now. Myron just tried to have sex with me. I said no, and he's mad because I said no. Lol, the fuck did he expect? Dude, when are you going home? He's a fucking weirdo. Is Walter bringing you home? Because I told Myron you're going home right now so he can Uber me home. I'm leaving soon, but if he knows Walter is taking you home, he's going to be weird. Why is he texting Walter? I think so, but wait, leaving with Walter, right? Leaving now, yes. Leave now. What are you doing 1 minute away? I'm getting my Uber. 3 minutes away. Bro, Byron's a fucking piece of shit. Home. Need me to come down and wait? Now, I'm getting my Uber. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, please, Kay. Bro, I want to cry. I'm coming. We'll talk. I'm coming down the block. I hate to say it. I don't want to make you feel some type of way, but that was super that's crazy.
The best part is the day after. This is the best part of the
there's
whole
more?
story. Yeah, and wait, there's more.
And remember, this is a 35-year-old man who's stranded this 19-year-old girl in his apartment, trying to get her drunk all night, jumping on top of her, and then making her get her own ride home after he doesn't get what he wanted from you. Wow. Okay, so what happened the next day?
So basically, I sent those over too, but
Wait, there's more? Should I open something else? Screenshots of text from Myron. Should I look at this?
Yeah, just for backstory too. When I had gotten back to my friend's apartment, I told her what had happened. I was telling her this is what happened, and we basically agreed. I was like, okay, let's go to sleep, and in the morning, if I say the story the same way I did last night, then it happened. Because I felt like I was imagining the whole thing. So she was like, okay, so we go to sleep. We wake up the next day, and the first thing we did when we woke up is I told her the whole story again. And she was like, yep, everything's the same way you said it before. And then right away, I look at my phone, and there's a text from Myron, and then that's where you can read those texts.
Okay, here we go from Myron. I don't know if yesterday was planned with you, but it wasn't cool. I really didn't think you were that type of girl. Oh, he's mad at you?
Yeah,
what?
He was very mad because I didn't give it up. I say it further in the text.
So first thing in the morning, he's texting you hate messages. I don't know if yesterday was playing with you and your friend, but it wasn't cool. I really didn't think you were that type of girl. Very disappointing. Type of girl what? To just want to hang out and not want to fuck me the minute you see me? So you say, what do you mean by that type of girl, and what do you think could have been planned between us? If I can't get an explanation what that type of girl is, then don't label me as that. You know what you did? Actually don't, so please enlighten me. You could come over and we can talk about it. How does this guy still want to hang out? He's still trying to get you back to his house. Holy shit.
Yeah, and during this time, like, I didn't want to say it right away. I'd rather him say it for himself. Like, you know, like, this is why I'm mad. And that's why you see me, like, avoiding it at
Yeah,
first.
of
I'm like, no,
course.
what did I do? What did
Of
I
course.
do? And he just never says it. But he keeps going. He says, like,
So you say,
come over.
I'll continue, say, what makes you think I would want to come over after you saying I had possibly planned something, then saying I know what you did? You know what you did, he says, or wait, no. Not to my apartment. I was going to meet in the lobby and talk about it. Did you not read what I said? You're also texting me in a rude way and childishly saying you know what you did, but won't exactly explain what that meant or what you think I'm planning, and disregarded my question as to what the type of girl meant, because I honestly want to know. Exactly. You can't call me anything because you're quiet. Don't project your anger onto me because I don't want to have sex with you. Who's this?
Yeah, he tried to play the card. Oh, I don't know who this is. I deleted your number. Like, that really pulled a heartstring on that one. I cried for days.
Wait.
But-
He said that a day later or later that night? How long?
Yeah, no, because I after I had sent those texts, like there's the two last bubbles you see, the one before that, before you see the date, he didn't answer me for a few days, and I had gotten home from Miami, and I was like, he's not responding to me, so I might as well just say my piece, and then that's it. So that's when I had said what I said, like a few
He
days
said,
later,
"Who's
he
this?"
answered. Yeah.
Can I put a theory forward about
Yeah, you
these
can.
text messages and tell me what you think? Because obviously, if this happened to you, it's happened to a lot of people, I think. He preemptively texts you in the morning and accuses you of doing something, and he won't say what it is. Is he trying to give himself some kind of alibi in case there's any allegations against him? Because he fucked up, and it will look really, 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 really bad if you told this story. So that's how I read this, is he's like, I'm going to send this message saying you did something, and I'm not going to say what it is, so that if there's ever her trying to expose me, I have these texts that apparently you did something and I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. What else? What do you think he's trying to do with these texts?
I think he was just like, I don't know. I agree, but I also like felt like I think he really believes himself. Like, I'm some type of girl. Like, how dare you not want to have sex with me?
Sure, could have been genuine.
I have all these cars and all this money, and how dare you? Like, I didn't know you were that type of girl to have respect for yourself. I think that's what he
Right.
got. Like,
Right. I'm
I
so
think he-
disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm so
like,
disappointed that our elaborate plan to separate you two and sleep with you both after meeting you once, I'm so disgusted by you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I felt like, because I really think he lives in a world, like, I think he believes everything he says. Like, I do believe he's insecure, but everything that he says, I think he genuinely believes.
Well,
like,
he's never had a girlfriend, and he's
yeah, he said something too along the
35.
lines, like on the episode I was on, he said that he never chased after girls in school because it was a distraction. And another friend of mine said, just say you didn't get girls. It's simple. Just say that. But
what's weird is, like, if he wasn't such a creepy, brain-rotted weirdo, like, he's tall and he's fit in the name, you would think that if you just would lighten up a little bit and be like a reasonable, normal guy, he had no problem attracting women and getting into a relationship. But there's
probably
something.
not with a 19-year-old.
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, but there's something so disturbed about him. And I don't know if you were watching before, but he was a federal agent for human trafficking. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, so my friend that lives across the street from like a prison, and when he had dropped off my wallet, he was like, "Oh, I was stationed here once," or something. He said something like that, and then that's when I found out that he used to be a law enforcement officer.
For human trafficking department.
Yeah, yeah. He
Takes one to know one, I guess.
Yeah, that's how he caught them. He knew where they were.
Wow, Well, this took an unexpected dark turn.
You know, I basically when I spoke to Sam, also Sam, she's amazing. She's very sweet.
Wait, so who's Sam?
You're Sam.
Oh my God, what is wrong? Wait, hold on. I need a minute to recover. Give me a minute,
Start over
please.
if you need to.
I thought she was talking about her friend. I was confused. I thought she was talking about the other friend there. She kept referring to Sam, and I don't know why my brain. Sam, I know who you are. I
I'm right
appreciate
here
everything
every
you
day.
do. I know your name. I need a minute to recover, guys.
Man, it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. That's true. Oh, are you really the apology podium, Dan? Shredder's opposed. All right. Give me 1 sec. I just need to make a quick apology if you don't mind hanging on for a sec. Sam, you are loved. You are appreciated. You are seen. I'm well aware of your name. Congratulations on the weight loss, by the way. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm jealous, actually. You're talented, funny. Your name is Sam.
It is.
I know exactly who you are. I was confused. I thought maybe she was talking about her friend Sam, that maybe her friend's name was Sam.
It was me.
I was trying to connect the dots. It was actually Sam here on the crew. So I apologize, and it'll never happen again, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, keep this closer. Okay. I'm sure we'll need that again soon. Thank you, Dan. So, well, I'm not surprised, but I'm not surprised by your story, as horrific as it is. But
Yeah, no,
wow, what a
I-
piece of shit.
Yeah, I had told Sam, because the way that it happened was I was watching the videos, like, it was crazy because the day of the episode I was on, it was your first, like, episode talking about Fresh and Fit, and I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's no way that my favorite podcast is talking about the podcast I'm about to be on right now. And then from then on, I've just been like, I watch the videos every day, but I would, like, watch the highlights of Fresh and Fit, and you would ask questions, and I would scream at my screen, like, I know the answer, and I just got fed up, and I just DM'd everyone, and Sam got back to me, and yeah, I needed to speak out about this because I think you're the best podcast to speak out about it.
Thank you. Well, thanks for sharing that story. I actually think it's really valuable and a really good story, and I think it's brave of you to share it. I'm sorry you went through that. Really scary and kind of horrific. You know, it's times as a man you don't really understand sometimes how hard. What was that, Zach? Did you say something?
No.
What? You took off your headphones and went blah.
Sam was asked me something. So I said,
Oh, okay. You responded really loud or something.
Well, apologies.
That's totally fine. You want the podium or no? Not podium worthy.
I'll let it slide.
I think it's really brave, and it's a reminder that, you know, a simple going out as a woman can become really scary, and it's not something that men generally think about. It's not, I mean, maybe some do, but it's easy to forget just how weird it can be out there as a woman, as a young woman. And, well, I guess stay safe. What's your advice? I mean, how do you avoid these kinds of situations? I mean, you never know. It could be, you never know, you know, it's hard to live your life. And
Yeah, no, I feel like a lot of people that I spoke to about the story, they told me, they're like, well, if you knew how he was, like, on the podcast, then, like, why would you go on it, or, like, why would you hang out with him one-on-one? The thing is, like, it's so like, things are just so unexpected, and, like, the best thing you can do, I'm just glad that I made it out safe. So like,
Yeah.
I'm a very big believer in God. So like, I think praying, again, like not everyone's like religious, but like that's what I do. But I think it's really good to like speak out, of course, to like bring. That's why I wanted to bring awareness to it. So like people know that like you can share the story and like you're not like, you know, you're heard, like people hear you. So
Look, it doesn't matter. You didn't deserve for all that to happen. And to be honest, like you said, he could have ended up being like a sweet guy. Like, I guess you never know in a way, but
yeah.
I guess sometimes a spade is a spade, or, you know.
At least I mean, he might just be doing method acting. I don't know, but at least he sticks to his character.
Deep method acting.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for letting me share my
Let us know if
story.
I don't know what's going to be, if there's going to be blowback from this, but let us know if he starts trying to fuck with you, okay? You stay in touch
Yeah,
with
I will.
us, all right? Thanks for sharing
I
your
will.
story.
Thank you so much. Peace and love always, too.
It's his fault. It's not your fault. You're great. You're smart. Go have a great...
and a very good storyteller, I must say.
Great storyteller. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very, very great. And go out there and find yourself a man who, well...
Some coconuts in Barbados.
Yeah, find yourself some coconuts in Barbados. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself.
All right. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
This is a serious message. I didn't know that story was going to get so intense. But these red pill guys are dangerous. They're not. These guys are dangerous. Like, I thought Fresh and Fit, I was like, compared to Cobra, the human trafficker, these guys seem like, you know,
just goofy, harmless.
Like Barney the dinosaur or something.
Yeah.
But no, they're actually dangerous too. I mean, how do you live? I don't understand the philosophy. Like, it's so self-defeating. The man is 35 years old. He has never been in a relationship. I mean, that's just sad. It's just sad.
I think, you know, a lot of guys like him get stuck in sort of this self-perpetuating cycle where, you know, they become more and more bitter because they have no success with women. And rather than examine that in an honest way, they just get mad and, you know, concoct these elaborate narratives of the way the world works and how women really are and everything, to sort of shield their own egos from the fact that they're
shitty.
Yeah, I mean, that it's really his
Undateable.
own fault. I mean, it's his own shortcomings. Like you said, I mean, I'm not saying the guy is, because I think once we were like, oh, he's a decent looking guy, and everybody's like, no, he's fucking disgusting. But, you know, like you said, he's tall.
He's tall. He's super
He can be
in
well
shape.
spoken.
Apparently, he has money.
Yeah.
So, like, in his world, he's like, that's all you need. I have everything. I've did the equation, but why women still don't want me? It's because you're fucking suck, bro.
Right.
You suck. You suck that bad that you have all those things and women still don't want you. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That you're, I mean, I don't want, it sounded to me like he assaulted her.
Yeah. Unquestionably.
Basically, that's what it sounded like to me.
This is the first time we've heard this story about him, but I'm gonna bet right now it's not gonna be the last too. You know?
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be.
Sure, there's a good chance if that's kind of, and the way that, and these guys, man, I mean, this is a 19-year-old girl. What are you guys doing, taking them out and separating them and getting them drunk and you're not drinking? I mean, guys, what the fuck are you doing? My God. Yeah, so I don't know. These red pill guys are not, they're not just harmlessly talking about dating advice. These guys are fucking dangerous, actually. Fresh and Fit, the human trafficker. I don't know what Rollo Tony Browntown's up to, but
yeah, we don't know enough about Rollo Tony.
I'm not going to
today,
accuse him of anything. But apparently he's a family man. He's got daughters and shit, so shout out Rollo Tony. What are you afraid of, Ian?
I am in better shape than you are, Ethan.
Oh, yeah. Better to human traffic you. Ugh. He's like, bro, you're so weak, you probably couldn't even restrain a girl against her will. I was like, that's true, actually. In the red pill community, fitness is important in case you need to restrain a woman. That's why we like to be fit. I was like, okay. Yeah, that's actually, I did not expect that twist, but that is disturbing, man. Holy shit, what a fucking loser and dangerous. I mean, she kept saying that Fresh was a nice guy, and he may well be, but he participated in that whole scheme to separate them and not give them ride home. Why are you trying so hard to have sex? There's got to be more to life than debasing yourself to trying to trick a 19-year-old that's sleeping with you. There's got to be, like, more honorable ways of getting sex, too. Like, go meet someone that actually likes you, and then you can have an arrangement with someone mutual. You don't have to trick people into having sex with you. Like, I mean, what the fuck, dude? Daniel says, I'm 36. I've never had a girlfriend. I'm not red-pilled. Just really unlucky. Don't tar us. Shout out Daniel. There's 36-year-old virgin.
Shout out to
We-
Dan.
We stand you. We support you.
You'll find the one. Don't worry about
Why
it.
don't you reach out to us? I'm curious. I want to talk to you. 36-year-old, never had a girlfriend. That's interesting to me, Daniel. Why don't you reach out? Listen, I'm not saying you're a creep. I'm saying he's 35. The thing is, he's never had a girlfriend. His whole thing was about he's this alpha chick magnet. So
Yeah, I'm
I
sure he
doubt that's your whole
rationalizes it.
persona. It's ironic coming from him.
He probably rationalizes it in his mind that it's like, oh, well, you know, I don't need a girlfriend. I just sleep around and, you know, I've got lots of women on call. I don't need a girlfriend.
I have relationships with women.
Yeah.
Jordan said, when the caller was describing her situation, I almost had a panic attack because I've been in similar situations many times. Not all men, but some. Yeah, it's scary. It's a rude awakening that it's not easy being a woman. It can be scary. I'm sure most women have, or many women have, very similar stories. People are saying Daniel for the new Bachelor. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Everyone's praying for you, Daniel. We got the whole chat.
Let's go.
We're praying, baby. Get in there. Come on. Daniel. 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 Come on, everybody. Daniel. 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 Daniel.
Daniel.
Stop.
You're okay, Dan.
Hey, Dan, that's not bad, huh?
I wonder if people are going to talk about this. It's pretty, it's a lot. I wonder if he's definitely not going to be happy about that. I'm afraid he's going to try to fuck with that girl, so I hope she stay in touch with her, Sam, so I don't want them to fuck with her. We got to make sure that she's okay. My throat is so fucked up, you guys. I gotta sign off now. I gotta stop doing that. It's so hard to do the show. Sometimes it fucks up my flow too. Like I'm trying to finish a thought and have a conversation, and I can't stop doing it. It's just, ugh, God. I rarely have tics that are this debilitating or painful. But I'll be all right. Well, that was fucking interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. That's the show today. Thank you to our caller. Thank you to our watchers. Today is Wednesday, which means tomorrow morning.
Man, it is Wednesday, man.
It is Wednesday. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., we are going live. It's the Leftovers podcast.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Also, 10 a.m. at the same time, Teddy Fresh. New collection is dropping. Hot.
Hot, 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 hot. And then Friday, TikTok lawyer.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Looking forward to that.
Ugh, waking up early is so tough, man. That will be okay. Alrighty.
And then we should say one more time, for anybody that missed the discussion at the top of the show,
right?
Saturday, AB's fight is going down. We're doing a watch party stream for members. It'll be a members-only stream with the gang. We're gonna got some pizza. We're gonna get some drinks. We're gonna hang out. It'll
3
be a real
o'clock.
loosey-goosey kind of time, but we can all watch AB hopefully win his fight.
He's
together.
gonna destroy
Wait,
him,
someone
man.
said they're live right now. Hold on. Addressing the drama.
Wait, what's that?
Someone said in the comments that they're live right now addressing what we just talked about. Let's see. That'd be surprising to me if
A little bit of box to get that, and then bam, then they're out the door. Which I get it. It is what it is if y'all want to play that game. But my thing is, me and Fresh are really big on like retention and dealing with girls that you. How do I say that? They have a genuine sense of genuine burning desire, bro.
Yeah.
Because if you're just sitting here
yeah.
on this transactional type shit.
I don't know. I'll have to check it later. I can't do
I heard a
this.
lot of people saying that they were talking, like, not about us, but we're just talking about random shit.
Maybe they have some other drama going on.
Yeah.
I saw some people saying for the watch stream, do you need to get anything else besides a membership? Well, yeah, you would need to get a ticket to the stream.
I mean, you could watch us. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
if
we
you
won't
don't
be
care
showing the fight.
If you don't care about the fight, you can watch us talk about it. I don't know how interesting that'll be.
Right. But yeah, you will need to obtain your own ability to watch the fight. It's just a matter of watching along with not just us, but the chat will be there and be watching it with the whole crowd of H3 fans. It'll be fun.
I'm excited, man.
There
you go. What's that?
I want to see nothing but hype up for AB and Reddit and everything. I saw a lot of negative stuff when the fight was
What? It's all
announced.
hype. Tiny pictures of me.
Baby.
Well, I mean, I saw a lot of people saying RIP AB and stuff, but I want people to say AB's gonna destroy.
He's
I was
gonna leave some
participating in that a
carnage,
little
man.
bit at the beginning, but
Yeah.
the more that I've seen how seriously he's been taking it, and after speaking both to his coach
diet
and Ian's coach about how these things go, and they made a lot of really good points, and like looks can be deceiving. Just because Hundar, looks like a muscly dude, that doesn't mean he's the better boxer. AB's got a really good shot.
And yeah, I mean, AB's diet regime is insane. So
I'm gonna call it right now. I say he knocks him out. AB's gonna knock him out.
Really?
For AB?
Knockout. I'm calling it right now. I will bet my money on it. He's gonna knock him the fuck out.
I 100%. At the beginning when this started, Cam, you're right. There was a lot of memes and stuff. AB has put in the work. We are fully in support of AB. He's going in there to kill. And there's a small chance that Hundar might die.
I'd say a big
Okay,
chance.
I hope that's
He's gonna
yeah,
fucking. Hundar's gonna lose some teeth.
I wish
Seriously.
I really wish that Hundar would talk more shit because then we could all let loose. But,
Yeah, exactly. He's way
too nice.
It sucks that he's such a good guy.
It's kind of a classy event in that way. Like everyone's being really respectful and nice, which is kind of nice to be honest.
But shout out to him. May the best man win. I will say.
No, may AB
Which is
win.
AB.
Come on, now.
Which is AB, yeah.
May the best man or AB win. No, we're all AB all the way. I'm super excited. We're rooting for you, AB. Good in there. Come on, Saturday. Yeah. Gonna be sick. We're gonna get drunk. We're gonna eat pizza. It sounds like the best day ever. We got a babysitter. Hila's coming. I'm fucking stoked.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go, dude.
You gonna get some kebab pizza, love?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh,
I don't
baby. Oh, let's
What time was it
go.
again?
3 p.m. PST. We're gonna start our stream, and that's when the event.
That's when the event begins as well.
Oh, shit. That's going to be like at
That's
1,
bad
2,
for you.
3 a.m.
Let's go.
Oh, that's
Fuck
true.
yeah,
Well, if
baby.
you end up passing out, it's all good. But
It's gonna be a long event, yeah.
Also, I've been made aware that Eurovision is that night too, so I'll be...
Oh.
That's a big deal over there for you guys, huh?
Yeah, like normal people like that shit, but I couldn't be bothered. I've seen it for like 18 years straight, but when I turned 18, I stopped. I couldn't be forced into it anymore.
Gotcha.
All right, I got to sign off. So thank you to all members. We'll see you on Saturday, but we'll see you on tomorrow before that. Oh, Hila just responded. He sounds more like a chick repellent. I assume she's talking about
Fit.
Fit.
For sure, yeah.
I think she...
Hope she's not talking about AB.
I think Hila's watching a little bit...
she's probably a little behind, yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Hila. I'm coming home. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, love you guys. See you tomorrow morning. See you Friday. See you Saturday. It's all happening here. H3 Podcast. Forever.
See you, old partners.